assassinated.
You're gonna need a blanket and suntan lotion, because you're never gonna get off that beach.
Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome back. This is the one day I didn't do a mic check. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome. How are you? I'm already warning you, my voice is a little tired from work today. I didn't end up checking how many calls I took by the end of the day. I think I definitely made, I know I around 4 o'clock I was at 119. So quite a few. My voice is a little strained from me getting used to Worms being on the dialer and the new rap time rules and stuff. So voice is a little tired. But how is everyone? I hope you're doing good today. My cat had to check my snacks because she's on the couch right now. She's still there? Okay. She doesn't like it when I stream because she thinks I'm loud. I got something out of the freezer. I got a couple of frozen bananas. But she thought it was ice cream. So I had to let her have a sniff section before I sat down. So anyway, hi everybody. How are you? How are you doing today? Panda, can you get that bot? Can you get that bot? I can get it if you can't. That's totally fine. I was just asking. Panda or Queen Rat, I guess. Hi, everybody. Hi, Panda. How are you? Germinator. Wow. Incredible. Hi, Silver. How are you? I hope you're doing good day. Hi, Queen Rat. How are you? I hope you're having a good day today. Welcome. 65 stream streak. Panda, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're on tablet? Okay, that's totally fine. I will do it. Do not even worry about it. It's the Banovator. Germinator 4555. You know what? I'll take that as a boon because I want my plants to germinate, and 555 means things coming to fruition quickly. So I will take it. I will take it. Perfect. Helios. Oh my God, we're having a cat stream. We're having a cat stream. My cat is on the couch and Helios is with you. We're having a cat stream. That's also blessings. Spontaneous cat stream is blessings. It's blessings. I'm nibbling. So my snacks today, I'm gonna get my tea in a second. My snacks today are frozen bananas, frozen chocolate coated bananas. And I do have more of those very crunchy Trader Joe's ketchup waffle chips. They're very loud, but they're very yummy. So I like them. So let's see you in 135. I think 135 is probably a pretty safe bet. I think that is probably a pretty safe bet. Anyway, how you all doing? I'm doing pretty good. The last couple days at work has been pretty peaceful. And I got a monitor and it was 100. So, you know, can't complain. Mostly just trying to get through the week to the weekend, as per usual. So, you know, but I've been doing pretty good. I hope you guys have been doing good too. I think I made like 11 sales the past couple days. I think I made like 8 today. So I've been doing pretty good. Also, definitely don't, Queen Rat, who can see my Steam info, Steam info, definitely don't notice me playing a little bit of Librarian Sim during work. We don't, no, you didn't say anything. You dyed your hair green? Oh my God, is it like a emerald? Like, is it like light green? Like jade, like, not, I won't say jade because she's on the couch behind me. Is it like light green? Is it like gemstone green? Or is it like mossy green? You're not a snitch. Incredible. Okay, she did leave, I think. Yeah, she's leaving. I'm loud when I stream, so she doesn't like it. I don't blame her. So I saw you were playing too. Oh no. Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Like a dark forest moss green. I thought that would be it. That's great. The kids you teach will not agree with that. Well, it's different when you're the teacher. I get it. I have worked at a, wait, how are we at 91? How did we go up a follower? When did that happen? Oh, well, that was probably the Banovator. That's fine. Anyway, before I forget, Moonbit Arts, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciated it. We rated Hyacinth on Monday, and they were doing Pokemon cards, and so I'm assuming that was from Hyacinth's stream. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So, Dark Forest Moss Green, stunning. Good vibes, good vibes. The road to 200 is paved with glass pizza. Oh my Lord. I really wish I had time to do the pizza thing. And it's just an energy issue, you know? It's just an energy and time issue. I don't know, man. I'm here. I don't feel like I have a lot to say today for some reason, but I'm here. I'm vibing, you know? Maybe it's because Mercury retrogrades next week. I just feel like I don't have a lot to talk about, except I'm here, I exist. I'm happy to be with you guys. I have yummy snacks. My cat she was desperate for me to get off of work for the past hour and a half of the day. Like the last hour and a half, she sat downstairs and yelled at me. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I have to keep working. And she was like, but why? And I'm like, that's a good question, but I have to keep working. So am I off on July 3rd? Yes, I am. Thank God. I am absolutely off on July 3rd. I will be doing nothing. I have plans to do absolutely nothing. I think it's the first 3-day weekend I'll have had in a while, because I typically, with the summer going on, a lot of PT, like the Mondays and Fridays PTO days are full because people are taking them to do 3 and 4 day weekends and stuff. So why is my ear stuffy? I don't know. Anyway, my ear's blocked. I don't know what it is. But anyway, so I haven't had a 3-day weekend in a while because the days have not been available to me, but it'll be nice to have one. So I don't know if Kaylin's off, unfortunately for her. I don't think they've said anything to her about her being off. So, any special plans? Absolutely not. I have been having to spend at least several hours every weekend working on freelancing stuff. And that takes up way too much of my energy. So I will do nothing, actually. I can't tell if I'll do freelancing stuff on the 3rd so that Saturday I'll take a break, or how I want to do it specifically. but nothing is the answer. I need to take a break because I've been so busy lately. Like, I've been so busy. So the answer is nothing. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna make my tea really fast. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some water too. Yes, hydrate. Perfect timing. Silver knows it's 10 minutes into stream. That's when I make tea. Knock something over, don't mind me. I love how like slightly look at me with my like straw hat down. I feel like I'm giving like samurai, like shinobi vibes with my hat down, you know what I mean? Because it's like a big brimmed straw hat. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. Okay, I am back. I have tea. My tea today is a strawberry tea. Just feels appropriate with the strawberry summer energy. Yeah, I don't have a lot to yap about like personal life, but I also have a lot to yap about. So I think what we'll do, we'll yap a little bit more, and then I am having a bit of a crisis about which cross stitch I want to do next. I'm not sure which one I want to do. And so I'm having a crisis about that. So we might go through my cross stitch patterns on Instagram that I've saved, and you guys might help me pick what cross stitch I should do next, because I'm like not sure. I'm like torn between a few of them. And then we have some lads drama. I don't really play lads myself anymore because I don't have time, but Kaylin still does because she likes some of the features that it has and stuff. And she plays a lot of Infinity Nikki. Like, I don't play Infinity Nikki either anymore because I don't have time. Like, I love it, but I don't have time. But anyway, there is a new lads announced their 6th love interest, and he looks really bad. Crunchy chip time, sorry. And the trailer for him was really bad. And he's controversial for like 85 reasons. And American and like Western internet's blowing up over it. But apparently like the Chinese internet, like the women on Chinese internet are having like a full Category 5 hurricane meltdown. So I'm going to show you guys the trailer and we'll yap about it. So I think that's what I'll do. Because I'm like, as far as me, I had a crisis yesterday. What else is new? That's just sort of life in general. Work has me really tired. It's not bad. So transitioning onto warms on the dialer is not the worst thing ever. Again, I kind of like the dialer as long as we're not getting inbound calls. I don't know how long they're going to let us stay off of inbound calls, so I'm taking this moment of peace while I can have it. I have a feeling they'll give us inbound calls eventually, but we're going to find out. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We're just in transition. I'm just getting used to it. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at personally. But you played a bunch of House Flipper last night on stream and off. Not Halo. Not Halo, Queen Rat. It's totally fine. I play games and watch streams all the time. I do not care. Not Halo. Every Queen Rat's playing Halo right now. That's totally fine. I don't care. That's really funny. About a bunch of House Flipper on stream and off. I wish I had the DLCs of the second game or both. I like the mechanics of the second game more, especially with the painting. Yeah, so kind of controversial opinion. I feel like most people like the second House Flipper better. I think they each have their merits, but I also think each House Flipper is a totally different game. Like Power Wash 2 is just Power Wash 1 again, right? Like a lot of sequels to games, like Slime Rancher 2 is just Slime Rancher 1, but again. A lot of sequels to games are like very similar to the first one. House Flipper 2 is quite literally nothing like House Flipper 1, like at all. And I don't think it necessarily should be. Like, I think it's fine. I think they're each individual games. I find an odd sense of charm with House Flipper 1, but again, I'm a fan of scuffy, old, terribly coded simulator games because I think they remind me of my childhood of playing crappy computer games as a kid. I think that's why, like genuinely, I think that's why. So I really like both games. I didn't like House Flipper 2 until I found the DLC where you can download people made maps, like player made maps, and now I love it. I didn't jive super well with the base game of House Flipper 2. Like, it's fine, it just like wasn't getting to me. I love being able to do player made maps and House Flipper 2. That's like my favorite thing ever. I like that more than House Flipper 1. So they each have their merits. Also, House Flipper 1 makes my computer sound like it wants to turn into an airplane, and that's without streaming. So yeah, House Flipper 2 is better. It's not perfect, but it's better. It's better optimized. So I have to give it that. Hold on, I'm grabbing my controller for later. So yeah, both of them have their merits. I'm glad you had fun playing Panda though. That sounds really fun. I love good. I wish I could do longer streams. Maybe someday I'm gonna have to like take a Saturday or something and do like a longer stream for you guys, because I love that. I just have to have enough energy, and I never know with work, so. Life update, King got a new job and we moving here in the next couple of weeks. Oh, that's so exciting. Is it PetSmart? Did he get the one at PetSmart that he was interviewing for? I hope so. That's so exciting. I'm so glad. I want to try out the multiplayer version of the second game. I forgot there is I was about to say I have no friends, but of course you guys would play with me. So I do have people that would play with me. I just don't really have time to play with other people. But, I forgot it had a multiplayer version. Man, that make those big jobs like go by in a minute. It is PetSmart. That's awesome. I'm so happy for him. I hope he's able to like, it's the grooming position, right? I know that's what he's been aiming for, so. Anyway. Also, like, I don't know if Queen Rat was here on Monday. I'm just like reiterating it just in case. I can't remember. The day's been a blur. But Queen Rat, as far as like me and my job, I hate it. It's getting more annoying. My bosses are getting meaner to me. And so I have been, I've actually already been working on like a freelance contract work gig for myself for a minute, getting set up. And I am currently working on that in general. And I was kind of already working on that a while ago, but my job is currently making me work on it faster. So that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. It's going well, but I can't really tell you guys about it until it's done. Unfortunately, that's kind of the nature of the job, is that I can't talk about it until it's complete. So I will give you guys updates as soon as I can, but if I sound extra busy, that's why. That's currently my, I will say I'm getting more movement on that than I ever got on job hunting. So that's just the tea, I guess. So I could experience that corporate life for real. No, that's totally fine, Queen Rat. I was just updating you in case you didn't know where I was, like, personally. So, okay, yes, I finished. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm crunching. I finished my cross stitch as much as I can. Where's my Discord? I saw it 2 seconds ago. Where is it? Oh my God, there it is. Okay. I finished my cross stitch as much as I am able to. So this is the last update for now. I have to order more red thread. This big empty section in the tail is a red thread. Basically everything you see that's empty is like a rusty red thread. So I have to buy it because when I went to the store, I accidentally bought the wrong one. Unless you've cross stitched before, you don't know. It's very easy to accidentally buy the same thread or like, I'm sorry, the wrong thread, because basically the way you buy thread in general is it's basically numbered from like 1 to 1,000, and they don't always like, sometimes the colors are very similar to each other. So it's very easy to accidentally pick up the wrong thread color. I bought like 921 instead of 920. So I bought the wrong one. Totally fine. When I buy the thread for my next cross stitch, I will purchase the right color and finish this one. Yeah, there she is in all her glory. She's so pretty. I think I'm gonna leave her in the hoop and back it with some fabric. That's my favorite way to, at least for now, to frame cross stitches. Is not to actually frame them, but you leave them in the hoop essentially, and you cut off all that extra fabric on the edges, like up here, like that extra fabric hanging off the edge. You use scissors and cut it off. And then you take some, I just go to Hobby Lobby or like a fabric store and buy, you can buy like, any place that sells fabric, you can typically buy, they're called like quarters and ends. Oh my goodness, I have the hiccups, I don't know why. But you, basically it's just like a pile of extra fabric shavings from where they were cutting fabric for other people and they had leftover bits. So it's basically just leftover bits. So you can buy the quarters and pieces and whatever, for like $3 for like 10 of them. And you can get them in all kinds of like colors, obviously, cause it's like, you know, leftover fabric from other people's fabric. I just like taking that and gluing it to the back so that it has like a soft back and the back is sealed and then just hanging on the wall as is. That's just my favorite way to do it. So for now, framing things is kind of a pain in the butt, especially with something like cross stitch, because you have to like secure it, and it's honestly more secure in the hoop anyway. So I'll take it out of the hoop and adjust it so it's like perfectly square and not like kind of wobbly or whatever, but that's what I'll do. So that's my plans for that, but I think it's super gorgeous. Hands down the prettiest thing I've ever cross stitched in my life. I went through this thing wicked fast. I cannot begin to express to you guys the speed at which I completed this is not normal. It's because I've been working on it for 8 hours a day at work. Like when I tell you this is my like cross stitching is currently my comfort thing, I'm so for real with you. But it's because it gives me something to do with my hands when I'm anxious, and I'm anxious at work all the time. So like I'll be sitting there like somebody like, I need to go get my medical records. Can you hold for a couple minutes? I'm like, okay. So I sit there and cross stitch while I'm waiting for them to come back. Like it's simple. It's innocuous. It's not against like, it's not bothering my work at all. I can work while I'm doing it. Like it's not because I'm on the phone, you know, I don't like, it's not a distraction or anything. It kind of helps. So that's my current cross stitch. She's so pretty though. So gorgeous. I'm excited to see what the red will do to kind of finally tie it all together. It's like a rusty red. So I totally forgot to open my YouTube stream. Hold on. Let me do that. Sorry, my YouTube chat has not been open. Kind of forgot low-key. Instagram. Give me a second. I have several collections on Instagram and y'all are not allowed to see about half of them. So, where's my profile saved? My save tab, there we go. Okay. So, here we go. You gonna pick the right one? Make wise choices. Okay, good. All right, hold on. Let me. I'm trying to make the page fit better so you guys can see a little bit better. So these are the cross stitches that I currently have saved that I want to work on. I'm actually obsessed with this one. This one is stunning, but it's not a pattern. So basically, some people sell cross-stitch patterns, and then some people sell cross-stitch kits where it already comes with the fabric and the thread and everything. This one is beautiful. It is a kit and it's $50. So I do not feel like spending $50 right now. Eventually I will feel like it because this is beautiful and I think it's worth it. But $50 is a little steep considering I want something that I can get cheap for myself. So I want to do that one, but not yet. Looks hella complex. I love complex though. I love complicated. It's my favorite thing in the world. I've only been cross-stitching since I was about 4 years old. So at this point, complex does not scare me. I love it. It's like my favorite thing actually. Cause again, I've been cross-stitching since I was like a baby. So it was like one of the first things my mother ever taught me. One of the few good things my mother ever did. Anyway, these are super cute. I actually kind of want to do this now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't love the fabric choice for it, this black fabric. I'd rather pick a different background color, and I'm just currently nervous I would pick a bad color. Like, I don't know what color to choose, and I just don't feel like having that stress right now. But look at how cute they are. Like, the little dragon babies. They're so, I guess we'll take a tour of my cross stitches if you guys want to see them. The ones that I want to do. There's that one. I want to do this one at some point. So there's currently, okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to get you guys in on some cross-stitch drama. So AI is a huge issue in the cross-stitch world because there are a bunch of what cross-stitchers call pattern mills out there that they basically AI generate a bunch of cross-stitch patterns and then sell them to people. The problem is they do not test those patterns. They just AI generate the pattern and then sell them to people without having anyone do a test stitch to see whether or not the pattern actually works. So it'll be full of errors. The colors will be wrong. Like, it turns out wrong because it's not been tested by a human being, just a computer AI generated it. And what makes it even harder is a lot of people, so this is a real photo and this is too, but a lot of people that make cross stitches, don't worry, this is I want to make this for myself eventually. This is like a knit, like thing that I think would be super cute, but I haven't done that yet. So a lot of people, I think this is an example of it. Maybe a lot of people, will, use something. I forgot what it's called. There's like a name for it. It might be, I think it's with this, right? Where this is not real, it's computer generated, but the pattern itself is real. Like, someone went through and made the pattern. This isn't AI generated. This is a real pattern, but I think it's like called Stitch View or something, where, yeah, I think this is it too, where it's basically a computer generating what the done cross stitch would look like. That way the person can focus on making the patterns and not actually have to cross stitch it themselves, because cross stitching can take a very long time. And that people have been using Stitch View for like, I think this is also one of those. People have been using Stitch View for like forever, right? Like that before the whole AI thing. So now it's making it harder to recognize what is real and what isn't, because like people are using that same Stitch View with the AI patterns to make a pattern, but it doesn't work. Basically, I say all this because I was crying because there's a couple patterns I've been wanting to make for a couple years only to find out that they're AI. And I'm like, but I wanted to make them. They're so cute. So I think I might reverse engineer them at some point to make them, but not right now. I don't have the energy for that. So anyway, these are some of the, so a lot of cross stitch patterns that I like, and like cross stitches in general that are trendy right now, tend to fall into two categories. Really like spoopy, witchy, gothy, or like really cute, basically. This is one of like the spoopy ones. I want to like do this kind of stuff more in the fall. I think it's cute, but I want to do that more like in the fall. This is really cool. I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful pattern. I don't want to do it in black and white. I want to do it in like a forest green. Again, that's kind of more work than I want to put into it right now, but I would love to do this in like a forest green and like an emerald green and make it more like woodsy. I think that'd be really pretty. Be quite a challenge. So they show the grid of it. So cross stitch is just pixel art. That's all it is. Genuinely, that's all it is. They show the grid of it online. I might show you in a second what I'm talking about. Actually, I will just show you what I'm talking about. Tidy stitches. Etsy, is this it? Hold on. Etsy cross stitch patterns. I'm trying to see, maybe it's Tidy Stitches. So unfortunately, a lot of these are pattern mills, which really sucks. Oh, so like this one, this is from a pattern mill. Beautiful pattern. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't dox me. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from a pattern content mill. This is AI generated. And you can kind of see it in the photo if it's kind of got a little bit of like an uncanny look to it. But yeah, these are, you can see that like the hands are kind of weird. But when they have like thousands of patterns on the same, yeah, like this would be, it'd be physically impossible to hold like that. But like this one, it's a little bit harder to tell. So this one would be harder to reverse engineer. But there's one of them. Let me see if I can find one of their patterns, because they're really popular. I wish this was showing me like where the got, like this one is so pretty. This is also AI cross stitch. So like if you bought it, there's no guarantee it would actually work. Like the pattern would be wrong. You see how this is AI generated? Like, and like they don't have very many reviews. They've been on like Etsy for like 4 months, but they have like 4,000 patterns. Like it's just kind of like, is it Tidy Stitches? I'm trying to remember what the name of the dang pattern, like the dang store was. Let me see. Tidy Stitches. Let me see if this gets me what I'm looking for. If I can't find it, it's fine. It's been like forever. Anyway, whatever. Basically, like there's a couple of, did I see cereal? You might have. You might have. Okay, so this one is real because they're showing photos of the real pattern. I know this one is real because that's real cross stitch. That's not AI generated. So I'll have to remember them actually, because so it's getting to the point now where you basically can only ever see whether or not someone is real or not if they have like an Instagram and they actively communicate with people, which really sucks. And these are beautiful. They're very goth. I'm just not as much of a goth person. I would prefer more like cutesy stuff. So anyway, whatever. Basically, you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that's pretty. This is super cute. This is like a yokai cat one. I will hydrate. Thank you, Silver. How do you know the stitching isn't AI? So I can at least know the stitching isn't computer generated. This is not computer generated. You can see the texture. I saw that frog, the frog with the mushroom hat was very cute. That was a very cute pattern. Like this is computer generated. Oh my God. This is not. This is someone's physical piece that they're photographing. I know it sounds like it's like, how do you know that's not AI? So this is potentially computer generated as well. I still believe this is a real pattern because they're selling it as a kit. So like it is legit. It's just, this one is potentially computer generated. But again, it's okay that it's computer generated as long as it's not made with AI. You meant the close-up? Maybe the cross-stitch Miss Amy did was AI plot twist. No, she's not. I know that. With the close-up, it's because I saw the stitches popping up off of the fabric. You can't mimic that. That's not something that, I mean, like maybe AI could try. Hold on, let me try this again, see if I can find, oh my God, can I'm gonna cross. AI could try, but it would be very difficult to. This right here, you see how there's depth in between the flower and you see the full texture of all of the, like the stitches and stuff. Very hard for AI to get that right. Also the good reviews. Like people have actually made it and they're actually having a good time stitching it and it's actually working out for them. A lot of those like AI ones, people will be like, I'm excited to try it, but they haven't finished it yet. So maybe it's Amy is AI. Oh my God. It's in the name, Amy AI. Anyway, I have this kitty, again, cute. But I want to wait on this one till it's more like winter spoopy vibes for me. This adorable dragon. I think there's a couple really cool dragons from this one artist. I'm kind of thinking about this one low key. I'm not sure. There's this one, this like gorgeous, like, cause I don't just think about like what I'm making. I also think about how it looks on my wall. This deer is super cute. Amy, the A and the I. Oh my God. It's like he's an I. It was in the name the whole time. This unicorn's cute. I think this one's funny. This would make a very small, like fun, like tiny cross stitch of a little meditating hamster. This one is super cool, like Red Riding Hood. I, again, want to wait till fall to make this because of spoopy energy. So these are super cute. These are a full set of Zodiac bunnies patterns. I actually do want to make this at some point. I'm going to make them as like a full set. You can do them like individually or you can get them as a full set. I want to make a big cross stitch of all of them. Don't feel like doing that right now. That's like a lot of work. I want to like wait on that one. So I was thinking about doing this one. This tea is really cute. This little teapot is really adorable. So like, see, this is a computer generated photo. That's okay because the person who makes this is a real person and like she talks with people and people have made her stuff before. Like you can go to her Instagram and see like actually making it. Like you can see like people who've like finished it and stuff. Yeah, like she's like showed photos of people like making her patterns. So she's real, she's a person. She has some cool ones too. I might make this one eventually as well. Look at how cute this is. It's like, this is a cross stitch pattern, right? I think so. Yeah. This is a cross stitch pattern. Look at how cute with the little bears and the honey and stuff. But like, I have to think about how it's gonna look on my wall because I spend finding no pattern mail patterns. There's like a guide as well of like how to recognize pattern mills, and you can usually Google it to see like whether or not they're a pattern mill, and usually people have said something online. I'm also probably gonna make this one as well at some point. Look at how beautiful this is. Like, it gives Stardew vibes. It kind of does. A lot of people are doing like cutesy pixel art. Like that's like a thing that like this, I plan on doing at some point. This is stunning. But again, I have to think about like, this is going on my walls eventually. So I have to think about whether or not I want to like do it or not. This is also really cool. Like I love me a good spoopy cross stitch every once in a while. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, yeah, I had that one saved. This is a shawl I want to knit at some point, y'all. Oh my God, stunning. Anyway, I just have to like crochet that. There's this little like tea one that I'm thinking about doing at some point. This is cool. This is just line art. It's just backstitch. It's not like actual, and again, this is a photo of real cross stitch because they took it like showing the dimension and stuff. I don't want to do this right now, but this is just backstitch. I think that's really cool. There's like no cross stitching in here. They're just stitching lines, but it's very minimalistic. There's this little cozy, again, fall one. This cool owl one, which is again giving fall in a way. And then a mousy. This one, I am tempted to make this one. It's more spoopy than I want to go right now, but like, I'm like obsessed with it for some reason. It's like, I don't know why. It just speaks. I have like a goth side apparently, and it speaks to the goth side in me. So I don't know. This one's stunning too. I'm very tempted by this one as well. It's very cool. Like, okay, so yeah, this was AI and it made me really sad. I thought it wasn't, and then it was, and that's sad. Made me sad. Oh, so this is a big contender for what I think I might do. So this is someone who makes pixel art that has also started making cross stitch patterns out of it. I'm obsessed with this. This is beautiful. Like, this is my actual aesthetic. I think this is the one that I'm like tempted to go with this time. It's big, but I like that. Like, I want it to be fairly sizable. I think it's stunning. Get like a light purple fabric to go behind it. Absolutely beautiful. We have a cool like dragon, more dragons, little bookmark. So this guy is crazy. This guy makes like neon cross stitch, and it's I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've been cross-stitching my whole life, and I've never seen anything like this in my life. This, like, doing the whole, like, making it look like 3D, like with like the 3D glasses and stuff. Like, this is so unique, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I don't want to make a ton of it myself, but like making that blurred effect is so cool. Like, I just think it's wild. This is very, very, very experimental, and I kind of love that. So, I just had to show you guys 'cause I thought it was really cool. So, like, yeah, like the glitch art, like with like the Pikachu, Warning Gore, I guess. I think they're referencing the Pokemon, the Missing No with that. Like, anyway. Why not try to make your own? It's a lot of work. That's why. Oh, this one I want to make around Christmas. It's not done yet in this photo, but it's very cute. I want to make this around Christmas. Another spoopy one. This tea one is cute as well. As well, and do this set of 4 like Japanese inspired ones. Cherry Blossom. This is, so Needle Lot Designs is the one that made my Fox one. She's incredible. Her work is just so pretty. I love this tiger on this like tea green background. So beautiful. Her like cross stitches are so cool. Little Highland cow. And there's my fox. There's my foxy. That's what it'll look like when it's done. It is all of that. She's a little capybara in a teacup. So cute. Yeah, I'm also tempted. She just recently did, I don't know where. Oh my God, these axolotls. Are those not the cutest? I'm also really tempted by that one. I don't know. I'm like so torn. I don't know which one I want to do because those are, I need to add those to my, oh, I can do that later, but I need to add that to my list because they're just stupid cute. So, I don't know. Sorry, I'm sitting here rambling about cross stitch, but she has so many options. Like, I didn't even think about, I didn't realize she had a Phoenix one too. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's in her book, but I would buy her book. Hands down. Like, I mean, look at how beautiful her work is. Like, it's exceptionally good. So, oh, now I'm torn. Anyway. I can't decide if I want to do... Oh, God. Like, I get, like, torn because I'm, like... Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do any of them. And then sometimes I'm like, I want to do all of them. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely want to do, like... Oh, she has a couple of funny ones. I think I had it saved, actually. And my thing. No, it went away. There was one. There's one that she did of the Loch Ness Monster that said protect local wildlife, and it's very cute. Overwhelming. It is overwhelming. There's so many options. I don't know. Well, there's a Bigfoot one. There's like a Loch Ness Monster one too. I must have accidentally unsaved it. I was thinking about doing the Loch Ness Monster one. Yeah, here we go. This one, protect local wildlife. I was actually thinking about doing a miniature version of this and turning it into a patch to put on my jeans jacket that I got. Because I want to put cute patches on that, and I think that this would look perfect on that. So, that's like a future project for me though. Anyway, sorry, I'm totally overwhelming you guys, but this is just sort of, this is the selection that I'm going through to try to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm really stuck between this one, because I think it's so pretty. Like, that's like my actual aesthetic, that like pink. That's like, I'm really big into pink right now, I guess. I'm into like soft girl aesthetic for some reason right now. And then I'm really, honestly, that axolotl one was super cute too. And maybe like the deer would also be really fun to do. Or maybe the, this one I'm still enchanted by for some gosh darn reason. I don't know. I'm tempted by the axolotl one now because it's summer. Like, that's very... I might end up going with the axolotl one. Sorry, I'm just rambling at this point, but it's just... She does have a fantasy cross-stitch book as well, which I need to, like, purchase because that looks so cool. But the axolotl one is, like... This is cool, but it's part of her, like, mailing list. And I'm like, ugh. Only part of a mailing list. But yeah, like, the axolotl one's very cute. And I might... Honestly, I might go for the axolotl one. Where is it? I lost it already. Maybe that was, here we go. These little guys. Oh my God. They're so stupid cute. So, anyway, I don't think I need a poll. I think I just need to be indecisive until I make a decision. Honestly, I think I'm heavily leaning the axolotl at this point. She only just uploaded this. Like, she hasn't had this one up for super long. So, I think the axolotl is kind of winning in my heart, if that makes sense. So, anyway, sorry, that's my ramble about cross stitch. That's just where I've been at with that. So, anyway, before, they do look cute, don't they? Their little faces. And this would be really cute to do on like a blue fabric as well. I can buy like a blue fabric and kind of, although I'm worried that the blue wouldn't be enough contrast, but I'll have to figure out what color fabric I want them to be on, but okay. So before we get into the game and do our summer vibes, I have to show you guys. So I need you guys to understand really quickly that, okay, so I need you guys to understand. So, all right. So with Love in Deep Space, oh, light purple. Light purple's a good idea, actually, because I'd be worried that the blue would be like the couple of the axolotls are blue. So I'm worried that it would make it like, I'm big into Fruited Your Arrow vibes right now. That's like a thing for me right now. It's been like trending. A lot of people have been doing Fruited Your Arrow stuff. And so I've been trying to like, I think that's why I'm being drawn to the axolotls is it's summer and it's like giving Fruited Your Arrow vibes. But I was like, how do I like make it? I love that like blue, like that mottled blue. But I'm like, how do I make it? But light purple would work. I think that's a good idea. That's smart. Anyway, so every single time Love in Deep Space has introduced one of the love interests, it doesn't happen very often. They started the game with 3. 6 months in, they added one more. Another 6 months in, they added another one. And then it's been over a year since they added the last love interest. Okay. So they don't add them very often because every single time they add a new one, it's expensive and makes the game huge data storage on your phone and whatever. Anyway, they always do some kind of trailer, right? So the new love interest, they have dropped on everybody. So in the previous love interests, they gave them hints about them in the story, right? So that you knew who they were. Like people knew who the leader of Anakinus, Silas, was before he showed up in the story. People knew who Caleb was because he's the main character's adopted brother figure. We don't talk about that part. They're not siblings. They were just raised together. Anyway, so it's, yes, step bro vibes. Anyway, so people already knew who they were. The new love interest they have just dropped completely unannounced. Nobody knows who this person is. And the trailer was super bad. So for context, this was Silas's trailer. Once we get past the really cheesy, what the heck? Ads these days are so weird. I swear to God. Go away. Okay. I don't know how loud the music is on. Make sure that my internet sound is turned. It is good. So this was Silas's trailer, okay? It was controversial when it dropped, but it was received very well. Okay, cool animation or whatever. It's dark as heck. Oh my God. I don't know if this is actually going to be copyright struck, but in Chinese, but don't worry about it. So. So they put a lot of effort into the trailers because it's like the big introduction to the character or whatever. So low. Also, this trailer's like, what? A minute and a half long, right?
Ah, the night's just getting started. Don't let me catch you so easily next time.
Okay. All right. So that's your comparison. So they just dropped the new character named Valko. And I'm just going to show this to you without context. I'm just going to...
hunting grounds up ahead. Do you dare follow?
So, this has been received, shall I say, abysmally. So first off, this is only 45 seconds. It's like not even the length of the Silas trailer, which is kind of crazy work. So first off, the immediate first reaction from everybody was, Chica, where the hell you been, loca? Like, everyone's like, he's just Jacob from Twilight. It's just Jacob from Twilight. That's all. It's just Jacob from Twilight. So that was not received well. It's very, I don't know. Why did they have him running on all hands and knees like that? It's it's a bit, I don't know. And the tail and the ears and the short hair that's red. And also, they're like, so first off, that's a little bit wild. Second off, his face. So the big criticism is his face looks like AI generated. But his face, we're pretty sure, is a mix of two of the previous love interest's face models, which for context, they always make original face models for each of the main characters. So they basically, it feels like they cheaped out on this guy. And they decided to combine two of the previous characters to make a character when they always have made original content for all of the other characters before. This is a first. So, his running looks weird. It does look weird, right? Would you classify him as a furry? I mean, yeah, because I think he's a wolf. I think he's supposed to be able to like physically transform into a wolf or whatever. Also, everyone kind of was like, all right, well, werewolves in the year of our Lord 2026. I mean, I guess that's a choice. They very clearly with this guy are leaning towards like book talk. So the Chinese girls hate his ass because they're specifically like he's catering to Western audiences and we hate that. This is not what's trending in China for attractiveness in men. I'll say that. Like, this is not what the Chinese fandom likes in guys. It feels like they're trying to appeal to like book talk, like, I don't know, fourth wing lovers. Like, that's the vibe. And everyone's kind of like, okay. It's giving very Twilight. And everyone's kind of like, well, all right. So, very controversial. A lot of people think he's really ugly. Just from this shot alone, it weirdly looks like his like face was like conformed to his freaking mask. Like, he looks like he has like a tan line, like where the mask was on his face. It looks normal, but then when he takes it off, there's like a color difference between his like skin under the mask versus above. Also, Silas used to be the buff character and they made him skinnier to make this guy buff, I think, which I'm not super pleased about. And a lot of people weren't either. You see it? It's just kind of, and they kept being like, there's a dangerous wolf in your area. And like because Caitlin was watching the live stream. Their live stream to announce him was like a 30-minute moon gazing live stream with occasional updates of text messages of like, there's a dangerous beast in your area. And everyone's like, this live stream could have been an email. So I don't know. Like, the animation looks better. You're right. Silas is a vampire. Yes. Silas is a vampire. But he's also dragon. Well, okay. So actually, scratch that. Silas is not a vampire. Silas is technically a fiend, which is a demon, essentially. No, people have been making Twilight jokes. It has been nonstop Twilight jokes ever since. Also, one of the other previous characters, well, so weirdly, his opposite is not supposed to be Silas. It's supposed to be Raphael the mermaid. He's supposed to be the spiritual antithesis of Raphael the mermaid. Because Raphael is water and he's earth. But it's not earth, it's metal, but whatever. So they dropped this trailer and everybody completely unannounced. People have been waiting for a sixth love interest for forever. And everyone's kind of like, oh. Also, a lot of people don't like his haircut because it's like super short and weird. And everyone's like, we all thought he was going to have like, it was rumored for a long time he was going to have long hair. So anyway, that just happened and it was causing massive drama. They could have made him look like Remus Lupin. Remus Lupin was hot though, right? Wait. No, it wasn't. Yeah. I mean, he looks like a British dude. I couldn't remember. It's Sirius Black that was the hot one. Yeah. Anyway, no, it is good, but it's just the whole thing. Like one of the other characters, Caleb, they used to dog code him, and all of a sudden in the last year, they were like made his animal be a jaguar instead. And people are like, why a jaguar? It's because they wanted this guy to be the dog. Everyone's like, also one of the previous characters, Werewolf fit him so much better. And we're like, okay. I guess. Like, Werewolf just feels like a weird choice in the year of our Lord 2026. There are so many other things you could have done that could have been more interesting, and Werewolf is just kind of like, I had headcanon forever he was going to be a fae because Raphael's the king of the mermen, like physically the god of the mer people. So I was like, if we had a red-haired, golden-eyed fae prince who's like the land, so he's like the spiritual opposite of Raphael or whatever. Also, by the way, this guy's a CEO of a business company, a big business company, which I'm like, I'm sorry, Mr. like rar, like hot topic is not giving business CEO. Like, oh, rar, I'm such a wild wolf, like in the boardroom. In the boardroom, I'm such a intelligent boss. I was telling Kaylin, I was like, they honestly missed an opportunity to make this guy crunchy because a lot of the plot, they're cowards because a lot of the plot of Lads is about evil corporations like experimenting on human beings. And I was like, they could have made this guy's plot that he's like a Greenpeace eco warrior and like he's talking about how the corporations are ruining the planet or whatever. And he's like defending the wolves or whatever, or defending his people. And like they could have gone like cottagecore cozy with it and the women would have eaten that up because women love the cottagecore fantasy right now. But that's like, anyway, more fallen angel representation. Technically Xavier fits that, but they've never really leaned into it. And we're all kind of disappointed by that actually. So we thought that Xavier's second myth was going to be fallen angel and it was not. And everyone's kind of like, that's kind of stupid actually, because that's like literally his plot, but whatever. Anyway, big drama in the Lads fandom because of that. Okay, I'm done with that. So now that we're done with that, so first things first, before we get into Power Wash, I have a bit of a special treat for you guys. And of the fact that I definitely haven't been playing a lot of Librarian on my off time or anything. So I discovered since we beat Librarian Tidy Up the Arcane Library, there was a special stage that you guys did not get to see because I didn't know it existed. So, I'm going to treat y'all to that before we start because I think it's just a few minutes long. So there's a special stage since we beat it. Hold on, give it a second. It's got to load in. Okay. So are you guys ready for your true witch hat Adelier moment? Are we ready? Look at it. Not the music. All of the books putting themselves back. Look at them floating up in the ceiling. Honestly, adding this to the game was iconic. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. Oh, are they filling up in order too? Wait, I didn't realize that. They're filling up in order. Oh my God. Oh, that's actually wickedly satisfying. I knew they were flying back in place. They're filling up in the order of the library. That is actually wicked satisfying. That they're filling up each shelf in perfect order. See, this is what would have happened if frickin' Merlin had done this himself and not forced us to do it like wage slaves. This is so beautiful. Honestly, I'm so happy they added this. This is so, like, satisfying. Like, look at him go. And then swirling around in this big dome area. Oh my God. Did Merlin finally release after you finish library? Technically, yes. Oh, this has little stars in it. I didn't realize the little orb has stars on it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, he finally let us out and we opened the door to pizza, so they did give us a pizza party. Merlin, I'm allergic to wheat. You forgot I was gluten-free. This is an ADA violation. This is an ADA violation, Merlin. I will be contacting my magic lawyer. And my magic lawyer is key-free, and you don't want to deal with that smoke. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I guess Chad didn't get a pizza party. I'm so sorry! You will eventually. I don't know when, though. I'm sorry. Blame my job, okay? It's their fault. They're terrible, stinky people. Look at the floor, like, slowly emptying out. That's crazy. Oh, and they all... they light up as you finish them, by the way. We didn't really, like, pay much attention to that when we did it ourselves. But the little numbers light up. See, they're, like, dull right now, but they light up blue when they're... God, this is so pretty. This is, like, so fun. I will be yapping about anime in a minute. Look at the romance books go. Once we get started with Power Wash, I have a very big anime yap coming, actually. Because I realize I have not yapped about anime in, like, way too long. But, I'll yap about anime and video games, honestly. I have some big yaps. Also, I need to give myself stuff to talk about when I play Power Wash, because for some reason, Power Wash relaxes me so much I shut up and don't want to talk. Because I'm just so, like, I'm, like, in the zone. I'm, like, vibing. So, I play Power Wash 2 with you. Do you have it? Do you own it? I'm trying to remember. I feel like you probably told me at some point and I've completely forgotten. Yes? Oh, my God. If only I wasn't so busy, y'all. You bought it a few weeks ago? Only I wasn't so busy. For real. I just miss being able to stream 3 days a week. Like, I miss my Friday streams, like, literally all the time. It really sucks, honestly. Like, I wish I could stream on Fridays. That would be so nice. We could play so many more games. We're mostly just waiting for this to be done so that we can go play. I just want to see it happen, you know? I don't even know what music is playing at this point. This is a very pretty game. The textures are very pretty. Like, I'm kind of impressed with it, honestly. I mean, I know they probably are just using a bunch of, like, Unity assets, but, like... Oh, is this the official sorting? I suppose it is. Like, the official color sort of the books on the shelves and stuff. Okay, we're almost done with the upper layer. Okay. So now we're gonna start on the lower layer, aren't we? Yep. Onto the beast books. Onto the beast books. The floor's looking emptier. Ooh. Ooh. In they go. I feel like this is a very good, like, reward for a job well done. You know what I mean? I love the da-da-da-da-da. I don't know how I feel about the big band music, honestly. It's like, it's okay. I still love seeing them swirling in the sky. That's, like, so stunning. Also, I've always been a sucker for gold and blue. I don't know why, but, like, gold and blue coloring schemes, I'm just kind of in love with them, low-key. I think they're really pretty. I could grab one out of the air. I'm kind of tempted to. I'm not going to, because I don't want to, like, interrupt the game doing its thing. But I'm kind of tempted to pick up one of the books and, like, oh, I can't pick up the books. Okay. Yeah, it says press E to action, but it won't let me do anything. Okay, you know what? Incredibly valid. This is functionally a walkable cutscene. I appreciate the drip. Game recognizes game. Okay, I get it. I'm clearing out the floor now. Onto the healing books. I know where all these are way too well at this point, so. god, this is just, this is fun. Da, da, da. I definitely haven't been playing this on my off time, and it works on my phone. With no magic, by the way. Sorting everything by hand. It's so satisfying. Like, there is a level of satisfaction because whenever you have the magic, you can put the books in by, like, in, like, perfect order or whatever. But I'm sorting them by color when I do it by hand. And that's very satisfying. So, got the alchemy books going in. Look at them go. I can't sprint in this, and that is kind of making me mad. I can't sprint in my, like, hands-free, like no magic playthrough either, but... The way they just swirl is so funny to me. I guess the game picks some of them up and puts them up there in, like, prep of, like, what's coming in next. I'd be interested to see algorithmically how they chose to do this. I'd actually be interested to see if they use an algorithm to figure out where to distribute the books in the game. Like, did they place all of these books on the ground individually by hand? Or did they, like... You know what I mean? Like, did they use, like, a computer program to decide where it went? Unknown. I think about that kind of stuff sometimes. Oh, is the wanted poster still here? Okay, cool. Yeah. I was like, did they like remove that in this like cutscene? No, they did not. That's fine. Hi, Amina. Oh my gosh. Hi, Amina. How are you? How are you? Loving the new Power Wash Simulator update. We are going to play that in just a minute. I'm starting Power Wash 2 for the first time. I've never played it before. We're going to start it on stream, but we finished this game a couple of weeks ago, and I discovered there's a secret special stage where the game auto puts the books back for you. So we're just enjoying that until it's over. It's almost done, I think. Oh, it's so empty. All the last few books are going in. Oh, it's just the astrology books left. Look at them go. So magical. Wee. So elegant. There we go. Oh, and they timed it with the music ending too. That's great. Duh. Oh my God. Bravo! Bravo! Oh, it said overtime skill. And then we can leave again. Wait. We are truly the wizard, the Merlin all along. So we can leave again, right? Yeah. And we get our pizza for free. No pizza. I guess because we cheated. Whatever. Anyway, that's hilarious. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I just wanted to show you guys that before we got started on Power Wash. But anyway, Anna, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Okay, while I'm getting this, give me 1 second. So I got to get Power Wash open, but give me 1 second. It hates me idling. I am going to get, of course I didn't freaking... Hold on. I have to find, I'm getting my copyright free summer music up. So, God bless. Power Wash 2. So I told you guys a long time ago, right? That Power Wash 1 has no background music, right? Absolutely none. And I was like, I think that's funny because I love simulator game background music. I think it's like iconic, like crappy, just background music that they make for simulator games and stuff. But they have no background music in Power Wash. And I always thought that was kind of iconic because I read that personally as like copyright sucks, get your own, like make your own gosh darn music. Like don't like make us do it because it's, you know, you can take responsibility for your own copyrighted music. What music was it? Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to find, of course I was supposed to do this before stream and I totally forgot. Was it, I need like the long ones. Oh my God. Give me a second. Sorry. I'm trying to find the mixtapes. Was it, please don't stop. It was not that one. There was a vlog one, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. I was supposed to do this before. It's on my other, it's on my other freaking YouTube account, like my personal one. I have to figure out where the heck it was. I'm so sorry. Music for vlogs. It was this one. Okay. All right. Cool. Music for vlogs. We're going to get this bad boy going so we can have some fun, upbeat background music while we play the game. Anyway, I think it's just iconic that Power Wash 2 is also like, you know what? Copyright sucks. Because I've seen like other like other simulator games get copyrighted music. I forgot to hold on. I gotta close it. I gotta sync my controller. I'm sorry. I'm making you guys watch nothing. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to get my controller Bluetooth connected. Here, I can at least do the... And then Power Wash captures my mouse. We're just sort of struggling over here. Don't even like worry about it. I'm gonna have to exit out of it anyway. Oh my god. Hey, OBS, can you see Power Wash? Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, let me quit that for a second because I have to sync my controller. Hold on. I by far prefer to use controller for this. So I played Power Wash 1 on my Switch. So I'm used to using controller for this. Using my my mouse kind of sucks. So that's kind of why I prefer using controller. So everything is driving me batty right now. Okay, Power Wash, come back. Okay, so we're just gonna have some fun summary music going. Well, I picked my own summary copyright-free music, so that's kind of the vibe. So you're good, thank you, and I hope you're good too. It's been so long about part-time stream. Time zone makes it so difficult, but I'm glad to see you're still doing well in streaming. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, no, that's totally. I completely understand. Trust me, I completely get it. I'm glad you were doing good as well. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Okay, so. Okay, so for context, I've never played this game before. I played Power Wash 1. I did get dropped in here without like any... They didn't tell me anything. They just put me in here. I know they have some other stuff. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Is that free? That's exciting. They dropped me in here with no warning. I will probably lower the sensitivity again. I want to be able to change our van. Let me go to the store. I want to like buy cosmetics, but I think we have no money. Yeah. We have no money, but I want to get some. Do they have more cosmetics for this, or is this just kind of what it is? Like furniture catalog. We have some different outfit cosmetics. Is this all they have in the game so far? I don't know why we have like a Calvin and Hobbes like tiger. Was that one of the things? Was like Calvin and Hobbes? The paw prints are kind of cute. You unlock skins and such. Okay, cool. I was about to be like, if this is all, that's low-key kind of sad, but that's like fine or whatever. Oh, I love the clean machine is giving like Scooby-Doo. I mean, they dropped me in here with no context. So yeah. So if you guys know the plot of Power Wash 1, you gotta play a little bit. Okay, got that. That's good to hear. Power Wash 1, there was a whole thing about Ulysses and her kittens. Ulysses. And now you have the kittens in your home base. That's called Squeak, Bubbles. Oh, because they're like, you're like a power washer. Squeak and Bubbles. Here's Ulysses. Happy mama cat. So cute. I think that's all. I think that's just the only kittens there, but that's really adorable. I love the little kitty, like Squishmallow on the thing as well. So they kind of dropped me in here with no context. They say I can access it via the county map. Removals van. Okay, so I'm gonna be really honest with you. I did start this job off stream. I didn't do it on purpose. I was trying, hold on, I'm actually gonna, give me 1 second. The music is too loud for me. I wanna hear the game a little bit more. So I'm gonna turn this down and then turn it up for you guys so that you can, okay. Anyway, I was testing the game and it won't let me restart the job. So I'm sorry. That's just what happened. So Okay, anyway, we're just gonna continue the job. Harbor Shaw, great news. You fully moved in. The removals van moved to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to solve most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess does not worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. So I'm assuming the context is that we moved out of the original location that we were working out of and bought ourselves a warehouse, and we had to sell our previous power wash equipment to move out here. I'm assuming that's the context based off of like what it seems like, but yeah. So that's the vibe. Is the music loud enough for you guys, or is it really quiet? Now I have to remember what the freaking controls are. No. Oh my God. This is different on a controller versus a Switch. So like an Xbox controller. Okay, that's good. Free A mode is peak. Music is okay. Okay, that's good. So now we start. Yeah. I'm assuming that's the context. They didn't really, when I opened the game to test it for stream, they dropped me like right smack dab in the middle of the warehouse and was like, take a job. And I'm like, okay, we don't have any plot, but I guess that's fine. If there was plot, I somehow missed it. So where's a butterfly? I like the soap in this one because you have to pay for more. Yeah, I know. So I have seen some people play this a little bit. I actually think I'm going to go with the green nozzle. Also, gosh darn it. So high key, I'm going to crank the sensitivity way down because the Switch controller sensitivity is like super low. It's 2. Let's see what that does. I shouldn't turn it down this low, but like the Switch controller sensitivity is like crazy low. And so I kind of want to see what I can do with this one to mimic that because my thumb gets sore if it moves too fast. Okay. All right. Back. That's better. That's more like what the Switch controller was. Although maybe the Switch controller being so low is why my hand always hurt doing this. But you know what? Don't worry about it. We're gonna continue. It's this one. Okay, cool. Anyway. So yeah, we're back. We're power washing. I will hydrate. I guess the green one was not working. The green, yeah, this is more like what the Switch controller sensitivity was. So, I do have, I have the sound of the power washer itself turned down because that's the only thing I don't like in this game is how loud the freaking power wash is. Like the washer itself makes like whining noise. There's lifts aside from ladders. Ooh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. So, anyway, we have our fun summery music going, and we can just chill and do some power washing. Panda said there's like this game is crazy long, so I don't know how much of this we're gonna get through this summer, but we can at least try, you know? We can at least do our best. So I guess this was the van that either was taking our old stuff to the new warehouse, or it was taking the stuff out of the warehouse, but we're power washing it for the person that... Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles. Oh, that's cute. There's like, you know, obviously UGA is a college town, so there's a ton of college students here. There's like a ton of really cute antique shops around here that I've never even been to, but I really want to. There's one of them that's like more like it's like a house. It's like a historical home that looks like it has like more like traditional antiques in it. And then there's one over off of Baxter that looks like it's more like a, like I think I've seen the person who runs it. It looks more, it's like aimed at like Gen Z who love like thrifting, if that makes sense. And I would also, it's literally an old Dollar Tree that they converted into antique store, which is really cool to me. So, yeah, I'd love to check that out at some point. So, anyway, yes, anime yap. I've been wanting to yap about Adelaide for a while, but we've just been kind of busy, so I haven't really like gotten around to it yet. How do I need you to unlock. Okay, cool. Need to be able to move my head. Not that. Oh my god. I love RNG being the the license plate. That's funny. I've been still watching Atelier. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like they rushed the first couple of episodes, but everything since has been absolutely incredible. I just finished the first episode of the test in the cave. So that's where I'm at right now in the plot. So I guess spoilers for Witch Hat Atelier if you haven't seen it yet, or if you care. But I'm quite obsessed with it. The internet is also wildly obsessed with it as well. The fan base around it is crazy. I feel like sometimes stuff isn't just good for itself, but it's also good for like the fan base it creates. Silverhead, do you know, because are you watching dub too? Oh, hello, Harper Shaw. I'm gonna start putting out the word for you everywhere I go. Do you know if it's gonna be like 12 episodes or 24? I actually haven't looked that up. Trust me, you're gonna get jobs coming in from all over. Thank you, Harper. I need money after that move, clearly. And you know how good my business contacts are. Well, that's probably debatable, but that's fine. Okay, finish that one. Dub for me, of course. Yeah. What's the... Yeah, that's it. There we go. Yeah, I'm always dubbed too. Also, I feel like Josh is doing such a good job with the dub. I can't not watch the dub, frankly. 12 episodes. The last episode, sigh. Oh, no. I think there's one more episode of the test that I haven't seen yet, and I think that's the last one. Oh, that sucks. I want there to be more. I'm sure they're probably working on season 2 already, considering it's like an absolute phenom online. Oh, there was a little smiley face on the back of the door. That's cute. The truck door. I think as someone who read, now granted, I didn't read a lot of the manga, but I think as someone who read the manga, I really think that the anime studio has done it justice with the art style. It's just so charming. Like the way that they've got the art style is just so incredibly charming. Like they did such a good job with it. So I'm very happy with what they chose to do. I feel like it was worth the wait because I know it like took them a while to find a studio that they would actually like would take them. Guys, you gotta give me a second to get used to the controls. I'm not used to this one yet. God dang it. I don't know what it's different than the Switch. Okay. I suppose I could remap the controls if I really wanted to, but I'm just not used to it yet. But yeah, I really feel like they did it an incredible justice with the art style and the way that they animated. And I also have to give that studio huge props for not just translating the art style in such a beautiful way, but it's also beautiful in motion. And I think that's the thing that's so impressive, is I've seen a lot of anime that were beautiful in art style in theory, but when you like saw it in motion, it was like, okay. Like it was like, okay, like the still shots were pretty, but like seeing the anime like in motion and stuff was like, okay, it's like whatever. It's like, I guess it's the thing. Or like they have to drop some of the art style to like do the in motion shots. Witch Hat isn't sacrificing any of that. And I'm really happy with that because it looks beautiful no matter whether they're moving or so. In fact, sometimes it looks even more beautiful moving. They managed to capture that sense of like floaty motion so well. So you can imagine how would the last episode just make you hangry? Oh no, I know, I'm sure. I'm assuming you're enjoying it as much as I am based off of your commentary. Rumi love it. Oh, she loves it too. We're both obsessed with it. We're both obsessed. We both Kifri and Olrugio are tragic lovers, and that's kind of like incredible. Like it's not canon yet in the manga, but it's also like kind of canon. So of course the internet's obsessed with it. Word up, people! Caldera count on the Muckingham chat. Word up, people! Caldera's County's premier power washer is back up and running. Thanks, Harper Shaw. So if your grubby house brings stink eye from the neighbors, or every trip in the car feels like a walk of shame, hit us up. Wow, going with the shame marketing tactics. Camellia Jackson. Ooh, oh, that's actually good to know. Thanks. These are all like characters from the previous. You can't see the chat messages on the side because my pool's in the way. But they're characters from the previous game. Adler likely my anime of the year. I think it deserves it, honestly. I think the only reason why it's not my anime of the year is because I just want more. Like, I feel like season 1 doesn't have enough in it. It's because it's playing the long game, because it's a long anime, like it's a long manga, but like, you know, I want more. I feel like there's too little. It's just the way that they split it up. And I'd rather them split it up in a way that like makes sense. So like, I'm not mad at that. I just, you know, I want there to be more. Oh, look at that like extra layer of dirt. That like, oh, that was my soap. I was like, oh, I think there's a double layer of grime here. No, it's just my soap. That's right. We can use the soap on the windows though. That's exciting. Yeah, the soap works differently in this game. You don't have to pay for it, right? It just recharges. Like you can't use it all at the same time. I'll definitely use that on the rust stains outside. For sure. So yeah, I'm gonna say something. Silver, are you ready for a controversial anime opinion? I've been kind of waiting on that. Like waiting to tell you about it until I had time to yap about it. Are you ready? You're impatiently rating. Oh my god, Siren rated with 20 viewers? Oh my gosh! Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome in. Oh my gosh, hi Siren. Oh my god, Kuyasari, Lilac, thank you for the Nava, thank you for the follow. Kusari, VT, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for the follow, everybody. Hi. Hold on, let me pause this. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amy. I am an adventurer on her day off. We play a lot of cute games here, like Stardew, you know, like Animal Crossing, stuff like that. We also play some sim games. Right now we're playing Power Washer. We're actually having a simulator game summer. Like, that's kind of the vibe. We're just doing a bunch of simulator games this summer, but it's very water themed. My overlay and my outfit for the summer is themed after watermelon sugar. Just very like, this is my cute sun hat and my fun like tie-dye t-shirt for us to go own a power wash. And we're also playing, I love how ads are starting. Why have I not gotten ad snoozes back? I don't know. I might need to look into that. Zimo Molina, thank you so much for the follow as well. Zimolina. Hi, Siren. How are you? Anyway, if you have to raid and run, totally understand. If you want to stick around, we're literally just starting Power Wash 2. So this is a great time to come in. So anyway, hi everybody. I have like too many ads are about to start, which is so annoying. Anyway, Q is fine. Love your hat. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I was obsessed with this. This is a asset off of Booth. I do all of my VTuber models off of my model itself, I made in Vroid, but like my outfits and stuff come from Booth. So this is a free asset from Booth that I use. So thank you. I appreciate it. I need to keep my face safe from the sun as I'm power washing and running a water park. So you look amazing. Oh, thank you. I like my blush too. It's giving like watermelon to me as well. So I love that. How do I close this dang? Okay, there we go. Anyway. Hi, Siren. How are you? What were you playing? I hope you had a good stream and everything. Welcome in. We're listening to some fun summer tunes as well, because this game doesn't have any background music because I think they wanted to avoid copyright. I think that's totally valid. So I've got just some fun like vlog music from 2016, copyright-free vlog music. But you know, all the vlog music from 2016 felt like beachy. You remember that? Like back when like the Jeffree Star type days and like Shane Dawson type days. My God, Tati and stuff and the whole makeup drama. I'm dating myself anyway. So that's kind of the general vibe, but we're just chilling. So what'd you play? I hope it was a good stream and everything. And if you have to go get like dinner or something, I totally understand. But what am I doing? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I played this Power Wash 1 religiously on Switch, but right now I'm using my Xbox controller to play on my PC. So I don't remember all the button prompts, basically. I'm still figuring out where everything goes. So we were just doing this, listening to some music and yapping about anime. Which hat Atelier, Anime of the Year 2026 for sure. But yeah, that's what we're doing, is doing our anime hot takes. Silver, my hot take is that I started Sentenced to Be a Hero, and I'm gonna be really for real with you. I made it through about 16 minutes. And then after that, I was like, I can't do it anymore. I can't, it was not for me. It was not for me. I don't know. It was not for me. Like, maybe I would have liked it had I continued it, but it just was not. I think So the thing is, the main character is voiced by like actually like a really famous. Oh, y'all are going into ads in a second. You'll be back in a second. I'm sorry about that, but we will return. I used my snoozes at one point and then I've never gotten them back. And I literally don't know why. Like Twitch isn't giving me the option to snooze my ads anymore. I literally don't know what's up with that. That's like kind of weird behavior. I'm gonna have to look into like if that's like a bug or something, or if there's like something going on with my like Twitch account. But if you didn't like that, then the rest is similar. I just didn't like, I don't know. It felt very Sword Art Online edgy to me a little bit. It felt like I was not loving how much the main character was like exposition about like everything. And he was like verbally narrating everything he was gonna do next. And then the goddess being a little girl that wants head pats just kind of, I don't know. I felt like I knew what I was getting into and I wasn't feeling it, if that makes any sense. I think I kind of lost it at the goddess being like, I want head pats. And I'm like, okay. I've seen so many anime like this before, and some of them I can tolerate and some of them I can't. Like, I think ReZero I can tolerate a little bit more because it's like that, but at least it's satirical. So. The music is singing. Okay. I was like, I hear a weird little voice in the background. It's from the music. I have not actually listened to this vlog music, so don't worry about it. Okay. We need to look and see what we need to do next. I haven't really been paying attention. I've just been cleaning, frankly. We'll have to get up onto the roof at some point. But let me do a crouchy crouch. That's the crouch button. Yes, very good. And what's the highlight button again? Not you. Not you. I am still learning the controls, like I said. I'm sure they've told me. But do I remember? No. Dirt highlight. There we go. Okay. That's what I needed. I'm not, some people play this game religiously with no dirt highlight. I'm not that kind of a person. I am an adult with a job. I don't have like the time or the energy to be like, I'm never gonna cheat. Like I'm not that way. I need to see what I'm missing because I'm busy. I'm a grown adult with a job. I need to like it. If streaming was my job, that would be different, but it's not yet. So, I agree. The goddess being a child was a turn off, and I wasn't planning on watching because I was told to keep watching. That's totally valid. And like, I'm sure it's some people's thing. I've already forgotten what the button is. What was it? Wait. I remember what the dirt highlight button is. No, wait. Oh my God, there's 2 power washers. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I was like, wait, I'm trying to remember what, okay, there we go. I think it's the same thing with like press joystick on, Switch too, so. Anyway. I wasn't planning on watching, but I was told to keep watching. And like, it's some people's thing. I'm sure it's some people's thing. Like, I'm not trying to like shit on anybody who enjoys it, but it's like, it was very much giving like Sword Art Online, and I'm just, maybe once upon a time I could have watched that, but I am again a 30-year-old woman with like a job. So like and me and Kaylin's time to watch anime is already so limited anyway that I just didn't. Like, I'm sure the action, so I will say the animation was very impressive. Like, I was very impressed by the animation of it. So like, I don't want to like, you know, shit on that. Like, the animation was good. I will give them that like all day long. It's just everything else. It was not my favorite. And I didn't like how like, I don't know, he's like, I'm never gonna help him. Like, fucking God. And I'm like, oh my God, chill out. Like, I know your lives are miserable, but it is not that serious. Like, take a chill pill, bro. Like, I mean it. So, I don't know. That was just my opinion. So, I could not finish it. The lack of music is to give players a freedom of background noise because some people like no music and some people listen to their own music and someone have videos and audiobooks and all podcasts. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. I do enjoy the fact that they're giving people freedom of choice. I think that's actually really cool. I love it when video games take that into consideration. I just wish they would have like included like some music in case you wanted it. Because again, I just love my stupid simulator game. music. I always think it's very funny. So you have to go. Bye, Silver. I hope you have a good evening. Thanks for yapping. Good luck on the rest of the stream and talk to you on Discord. So what I did watch, Silver, before you go, what I did watch is I watched, instead of that, Marriage Toxin. If you want perhaps the wildest ride of your entire life, I would recommend Marriage Toxin. Marriage Toxin is insane. Unfortunately, the mangaka abandoned it, so it's not gonna be finished. So you have to be aware of that before you watch it. But I watched like 3 episodes of it. Maybe wildest ride of my life ever in an anime. Like, I'm so serious. Wild. So if you're down for that, that's there for you. So Marriage Toxin is good. I'm watching It was a surprise hit for spring. It's so weirdly good, isn't it? Okay, this is getting really stubborn. Okay, the red's getting off. That's good. Anyway, but bye, Silver. I hope you have a good evening. I will see you on Monday or when I see you. And obviously we'll stay caught up in Discord and everything. So again, miss those Friday streams, man. I really do. There's been a lot of villainous animes lately. You're right, Queen Rat. However, as someone who religiously reads villainous webtoons, I'm not going to complain about that. I need to watch that one. It's like sub only, but there's that one where like the villainess like takes over her body. So she's not the villainess, but the villainess like helps her get revenge or whatever. It looks really good. It was from like, I can't remember if it's from this season or last season, but it looked really good. So I want to watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it on myself now. Like, cause Kayla and I probably won't watch that together. We'll probably watch. She's not always the same fan of the same stuff as I am, and I'm not the same fan of the stuff as she is. That's totally fine. But there's the dirt. I like that they made the dirt more visible in this game. It was like really hard to see in the last one. So I appreciate take some water. You're not complaining either? Yeah. You know, I've had the hiccups like all day. I think I'm just stressed out from the amount of calls I'm taking. So, anyway. Also, I feel like every time I go to my freaking doctor at this point, the medication formulation's different, and I have to get used to it every time. It actually does actively make me angry, but that's besides the point. I just have 99 problems, you know? I'm doing my best. The world's on fire, so, you know, we just all gotta do what we gotta do out here, right? Do we have, I have not checked. Do we have a ladder in this level? We have a stool. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. Oh, we can actually rotate them? Could we always rotate them? I don't remember. That's fine. Okay. You're right, Queen Rat, though. There's a lot more villainous stuff coming out. And honestly, I think the villainous stuff is kind of hacking the system a little bit, because a lot of like shoujo stuff, like content aimed at women in anime and stuff, is kind of bad, like the Japanese based ones. But I feel like the villainous stuff has cracked the code a little bit, because, you know, a lot of the webtoons are Korean. Like the whole villainous trope in general was out of Korea, not Japan. And I genuinely, oh, there's a bigger ladder on the left. You are right. Actually, I need to do that to get up to the top anyway. Oh, are you supposed to climb the boxes? Is that how this is supposed to work? Is there an even taller one, or are you supposed to climb the boxes? If that is kind, oh, yes, there is one. Okay, cool. Okay, well, y'all are actually out here seeing things. I'm just yapping. I think I actually could probably do the green on this one, because I'm a bit closer to it. But yeah, as someone who reads that kind of stuff religiously on webtoons, and yeah, it's Korean based. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Japanese like shoujo based stuff, it just ends up, the manga will be good, but they make the anime so boring because they think that's what women want, and it's kind of rude, honestly. Like, Yona the Dawn is getting a season 2, and I'm very nervous about it, because the original Yona the Dawn was so well done. They basically produced it with the same level of production quality that they would a male foot, like a shonen anime. But they're doing a season 2 now, and I'm worried they're gonna mess it up, because season 1 was so good. Tapas is a chokehold. I mean, I use webtoons specifically, but yeah. No, y'all don't understand that that's like my, that is my stress relief. Like, I read that for about 30 minutes before coming down to stream. I literally, my after work routine is I take a nap immediately after work. I go lay down, take about a 20-minute nap, and then I hang out in bed for about 15 minutes reading webtoons before coming down to stream. That's just my two favorite webtoon. Well, my three. My three favorite webtoon genres are, in no particular order, villainous type romance stuff. Love those. They're very well done. I love the whole video game, like I ended up in a dungeon in a video game and now I'm a farmer. I love that type of thing. I'm obsessed with it. It's like a very particular kind of isekai, but I feel like they do it better when they do isekai like that in an anime, it's typically really boring. When they do it in webtoon, it's better. I'm reading a fun one right now where he's a farmer in a dungeon and it's like a blast. It's very cute and stuff, very like wholesome. And then I also really love like a lot of Chinese cultivation stuff. So like there's several of them that I'm following. Return of the Blossoming Blade's the most famous that I'm reading. They're typically cultivation, but they're also like comedy. So can I pet the cat here too? Hi Ulysses. Does Ulysses just come with us? On every job? I think I have heard that the cat and the kittens come with you on every job. Oh, well, I mean, we technically are at our own. Yeah, the kittens are here. Hi, Bubbles. Okay, every level, we now have to find where the cats are. Is it both cats, or do you think it's just like a couple of them? They do. That is literally precious. Like, that is just the cutest thing I've ever heard. I don't know if it's just these two. So far, that's all that I see, but I'm not going to sit here and bother about it too much. Oh, they point out what you have left. Are you kidding me? So this game is already making some wild improvements off of the last one. They're pointing out what you don't have done yet. That is actually genius. Oh, hold on. I need to... Well. It's telling me some stuff. That's good. Roller shutter frame. I need to remember... What is the button for crouching again? No. There we go. Okay. It's in there. Perfect. Sometimes when I'm reading in bed, King will come over and I have to give him the hot goss on how horrible the dude who isn't the male lead is. Oh, you have no idea how much Kaylin and I gossip about webcomics. We give each other recommendations literally all of the time. Like, I'm not even kidding. Ooh, cabin door, both of them. So can we track it? Okay, it's tracked, I think. Oh yeah, I haven't done these yet. Oh, I didn't even do this window yet. Whoops. Oh yeah, this is gonna take us literally forever because I'm not like optimizing this or anything. So this is gonna take us 1,000 years, but you know what? Don't worry about it. It's just, we're here to vibe, you know? We are here to vibe and to yap, mostly. If I can ever remember what the freaking controls are. Yeah, no, I have this come down and be like, okay, so I have a new webcomic, and Kayla will be like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm like, the drama is so real. And she's like, oh my God, really? Like, there's one of them that I forget, the ending was kind of whatever, but like, there was one of them where basically she was the Duke of the North. Like, the female lead is the Duke of the North instead of the male lead. Like, he's like a spoiled prince or whatever, but like, she has the Duke of the North energy, and that's the joke, is that like, she's the uncivilized Duke of the North that doesn't know what she's doing, when the male lead is actually like very like fabulous and like knows what like politics are and stuff. I enjoyed that one. I don't even remember what his name is because they all have like, you know, crazy names or whatever, but like, he would come over and ask, is Rupert dead yet? There's one of them that I'm reading right now where I think it's called The Swindler Couple of Arendelle, actually, maybe. I think that's it. But they're both, like, she's like literally a swindler. Like, that's her like actual like thing that she does. She swindles people. And she is entering a contract marriage with this guy to try to get some, I forget why. I think because the king insists on him getting married or whatever. And so he's like, fine, I'll get married to somebody random. Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do. What am I missing? Okay, I have 1 out of 2 cabin doors, maybe it's the other one. But yeah, so she steals some stuff from him because she, you know, is like a thief or whatever, and he goes, wait, stop, and she's like, what? She has like gems in her pockets and he's like, give them to me. And she's like, I don't want to. And he's like, give them to me. And she's like, fine. And he's like, nope, more. And she's like, what? And he's like, I know you have more gems in your pockets. Give them to me. And she's like, okay, fine. Fine. Gives it to him. And then he's like, wait, more. And she's like, oh my God, seriously? And he's like, yes, you have more gems in your pockets. Give them to me. And then this finally culminates in him physically picking her up, holding her upside down and shaking her so that all the gems fall out of her pockets. It's so unhinged. It was so funny. I was like, I have never seen anything like that in a webcomic in my life. It was hilarious. So like, I have to come down and tell Kaylin all the drama because of course. So cargo hold wheel well. Wheel well. And then mostly the roller shutter stuff. Okay, cool, cool. Leap. Sorry, I'm still getting my bearings on, I think it's mostly on the inside. Oh my God, please hoop. Yeah. That's so funny that you share the drama though. Me and Kaylin do the same thing. Kaylin told me about one where all she's doing is just making coffee. Like that's my kind of jam right there. Okay, it's definitely like in the corner where we can't see it. Perfect. We did it. I totally missed what he was texting me. Hold on. Wishy, Jess is enthralled by her sparkling removals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture that she comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you it'd all come together. Sure, continue. Might as well. Public facility, Equinox Boulevard, D'Argento. Welcome to the town of D'Argento, where the past meets the future to manifest the present we can all live with. Wow, that feels like the AI age, huh? A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleagues to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but then almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. The whole thing is just pure D'Argento. I feel like, is it in like Europe that they have some of these? Like auto pop-up toilets? I feel like I watched somebody talk about this at one point. And be like, in Europe or whatever, they had like auto toilet. I know in Europe they have some like toilets with windows, like they're like see-through or whatever. So like it's like a one-way window situation. So you can see out, but nobody can see you. I could never do that. Should be nice quick job, eh? Oh, are we Canadian? Like, I could never do that. I could never use a bathroom that I can see people, but they can't see me. That's like so stressful because it's in the middle of like the street. Like it wasn't like it was like tucked off in a corner. It's like openly in the middle of the street. So everybody's walking around you. Absolutely not. Way too scary. So I'm sure you will sympathize with this, Queen Rat. I'm so for real with you that so many webcomics, I have an actual list in my brain of things that I wish would get an anime that I actually genuinely feel like would make a really good anime. My only problem though is that anime right now, they have tried to make a lot of anime out of manhwa recently, and it's all been really bad. Like, I love Solo Leveling. I feel like season 2 of the anime butchered it. And like, I haven't read Solo Leveling myself, but Kaylin has. She really enjoys it. And season 2 of Solo Leveling was so mediocre. Like, they got season 1 right, but season 2 was so mediocre, and they missed all the important like emotional beats in favor of just making it rah, like let's do a lot of like combat. And it just felt, and they rushed it, and it felt very flat. So I'm hoping that the season 3 will be better, but I had to buy ink for my printer to print out my scholarly articles. Why is ink so expensive? That's, me and Kaylin keep saying, we've been saying for 6 years we're gonna buy a printer because we don't own one. Anytime we need to print stuff, we just go to like Office Max. But like, it's part of it's because it's the purchasing the printer itself is expensive, but the ink is so expensive. I think it's because there's a monopoly on it, Queen Rat. I think the companies are cranking the prices for no reason because they can. Also, I don't want to buy a freaking printer that has a subscription. No, thank you. And it bricks your printer if you don't have a credit card on file. I've been hearing people say that they're doing that. Did you know they're trying to do that with cars now? They're trying to get you to pay for a subscription to your car, and they will brick your $40,000 car if you don't pay your car subscription. What an actual nightmare, honestly. Surely Instagram, or not Instagram, Reddit's already figured out how to hotwire that. Like Brennan Lee Mulligan has taught me, capitalism is evil. What's the whole, like, Brennan rant of the laws are threats made by the dominant ruling class? I quote that, like, all the time. Laws are threats made by the dominant ruling class. Oh, my God. Okay. I gotta crouch, I think. Yes. I remember we would just buy a new printer. We ran out of ink since ink is so expensive. Oh, for real? You seriously did that? That's crazy. That's wild. Yeah, ink has always been like unreasonably expensive for like absolutely no reason whatsoever. Okay, we're just scooch-a-booching our way around. I'm not acting super impressed with this level because I have already seen someone play it. I've seen people play a few levels of this game, so we're kind of going through what I already know, but I'm sure I'm going to ooh and ah a lot more once I get to parts that I haven't seen yet. Oh, Tessa Borgs. Surprise! Ah! Ah! Okay, it coming up underneath me did scare me, actually. Surprise! Surprise! I had so many printers in my house because that is wild. That's like the people that I knew in college that didn't want to buy new underwear when it came. They hated washing clothes, so they would just buy new clothes. Which I'm like, that is so wildly unrelatable to me. I can't even begin to relate to that, so I won't even try to. So, they write math problems about that. Power wash services were camped out in the middle of nowhere and in one heap of filthy trouble. Can you help? Oh, that's a beautifully dirty campsite. Listen, I gotta finish the turlet, but once I'm done with the turlet, I'll be on my way. Welcome to Amy's Power Wash Services Helpline. Please line up in an orderly fashion. Your call will be taken in the order in which it was received. Amy Wash. Sorry, I've been trying to think of what my company name is for Power Wash, you know? Because, like, I like running companies in all these games. We're calling this Amy Wash. The Amy Wash Power Wash Service. Amy Wash Power Wash Services is committed to providing quality. Quality is committing to providing quality in all of the power washing jobs they do. Please wait in an orderly fashion, and your call will be taken in the order which it was received. They do write math problems at that quick. That is really funny, actually. No, so much of going to college. So the thing is, I didn't grow up poor, but my parents sure as hell behaved like I did. I think it's because my mom grew up really poor. She was a country girl from South Georgia back in like the 80s. So they grew up really poor. So my mom just had us live that way. Now we had a lot of like medical debt. So that was like, we were very sick as children. So they had a bunch of surgery. So I think like they had a lot of medical debt issues. So like my parents were not very good with money. Let me just say that. Ever. But my dad made a decent amount of money for the, early 2000s. We were like lower middle class, but my mom sure as heck made us live like we were super poor. And it is crazy. It was quite the culture shock going to college and seeing what people would just, I don't want to wash my underwear, so I just went out and bought more. I'm like, I don't get to buy new underwear, but like every 5 years. What are you talking about? Like, I wash it and take really good care of it. This is probably TMI. Like, my mom would freak about me buying t-shirts and jeans. She'd be like, you spent $100 today. And I'm like, yeah, I bought 6 clothing items. They were all on sale. And she'd be like, why did you spend so much money? I'm like, because I need new shirts. In college, I would be like, yeah, I need new clothes. Let me buy new clothes. I would go clothes shopping once in the spring and once in the fall. to, get the clothes I needed to wear to school. And she'd be like, every time she'd freak out, be like, oh my God, why'd you spend this? And I'm like, it was new t-shirts and new jeans because I wore holes in my old jeans from walking on campus so much. She's like, well, I guess it's spent now. I'm like, I got it all on sale. They were all like 50% off. I'd go like during sale, whatever. I'm just griping. You're just getting some Amy lore here, I guess. Anyway, single people that spend money on college kind of blew my mind. Because, unrelatable, honestly. I always go pants shopping in July for work. It's normal to need to go shopping for clothes every once in a while. Like, that is normal behavior. They could yell at me for that, but they could afford to buy my brother a $400 saw for his, like, college class. Oh, sorry, $600 saw for his college classes, we know. But we don't spend money on him ever, so that's why. I'm like, okay, whatever. And like, I get it, clothes are expensive. I'm not trying to say they aren't. They are way too expensive, and they're all fast fashion now and terrible quality and fall apart in 15 minutes. But let me just say I've gotten a lot better at thrifting as an adult. So. Okay, let me finish. Yeah, when I was at UGA, y'all will understand. Thick thigh girlies will understand. When I was at college, at UGA, I would walk miles every day because our campus was freaking enormous, and it was hills. It was up and down hills like all day. And I wore jeans pretty religiously at that time in my life because I was still in my country girl era. I was an animal science major, so that was the vibe. And I would wear holes in the thighs of my jeans in 6 months from all the walking. So I'd have to buy more jeans because there's giant holes in the thighs of my jeans, the insides from my thick thighs. So, designed by the local visionary Nadia Vonnegut, the pop-up restroom was designed to only appear when needed, relying on the state-of-the-art camera system and kinetic motion sensors buried deep within the sidewalk. It would detect with the gait of passersby when the relief was required and pop up in the nick of time. Oftentimes it knew even before they did. Okay, so you're telling me that this public restroom facility has sat here powered somehow since like 2003. And it also didn't need any repairs. Just seems a little unrealistic to me, but I mean, I guess things were made better in 2003 than they are now. I know exactly what you're saying. It sucks. Yep. Thick thigh girls vibes. And like women, they really should reinforce the thighs of women's pants, but they don't. It's totally possible. Like, I know people who like make their own clothes because some people are really into that. Full power to people who want to make their own clothes. I do not have the time or the patience. Also, like, I'm very particular, and I feel like especially when people are starting out making clothes from home, it looks very handmade, and I just don't particularly love that. Again, full power to people who do. It's very impressive every time. It's a lot of work and dedication and like planning. But like people who make their own clothes from home can reinforce their own pants legs and don't have that same issue. It's just that clothes are made terribly nowadays. So, but whatever. My mom was a bit neurotic. So, I need my own personal seamstress and shoemaker. I understand that. You don't. What you need is people at the store who can help you find what you're looking for. Because back in the day, that's what department stores were. Like, when they first started making their own, and they could tailor it in store for you. Because you also probably need a tailor. You don't necessarily need a seamstress. You just need a tailor who can make sure the clothes fit you correctly. They can take like something that doesn't fit quite right and make it fit correctly. And back in the day, that was supposed to be the point of sales agents, which is why they earned commission, because they would help people put together like style profiles and stuff. And nowadays they obviously do not. So it's very every man for himself in capitalism. My grandma used to make long skirts for me. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so nice. Yeah, I tried to learn how to make my own clothes for 5 minutes and did not have the patience for it. It's just a big learning curve, and I just don't feel like it. So I would rather, I'd rather eventually, when I can afford to, support like indie designers. There's so many really cool indie designers out there that make clothes like ethically and sustainably. Like the original, do you guys remember the strawberry dress trend way back on TikTok in like 2020? That strawberry dress was originally made by an indie designer and she like employed women too. Like that was like her whole thing. Is that it was an indie designer who employed like women who struggled to get employment otherwise in her like country. And so it was like for a good cause. Like, and they were expensive. Like the OG dress is expensive before they made ripoffs and stuff. But like, you were supporting women, so, you know, and supporting like an indie design. I want to be able to financially support indie designers is what I'm trying to say. But that's just not easy in today's world. I need to be in a higher tax bracket for that. Ah, no, stop. I'm trying to see you guys' comments, but the ad thing's hiding it. I need them mostly because I can't find clothes and shoes in my size. So I was trying to decide if my music was still playing. It is. Come on. Can we? Okay, there we go. I guarantee you there is a way to find clothes in your size, Panda. It just might be outside of your price range. There's like two different things. Like, there's a difference between, which really sucks, because women should not be punished for being, you know, different sizes, but I digress. It's a huge issue. Okay. No. Rotate again. Thank you. Alright, I'm still trying to get this outer wall here. That's this. Those are the thrift stores and such, they still don't have my size and they can be expensive too. Yeah, thrift stores have gotten expensive, but it's because TikTok made thrifting trendy. So they realized they could get people to pay higher prices because TikTok made thrifting trendy. So... it's tricky when you need a certain type of shirt and shoes. I know, it's hard. It's not easy. I do empathize with that. Do you have like a larger shoe size or something? It's also okay if you don't feel like sharing about it. Because I know that type of thing is really sensitive. It can be hard to talk about sometimes. Door light. Make sure that we got good. Get this guy in here. Also over here. Women's sizing is an issue in general. I have so many pants that all fit exactly the same or technically different sizes. Yes, it's completely not standardized at all. Male clothing is standardized. Women's is not. But that's because they try to charge women the pink tax and make them pay more for their clothes. That's like genuinely an actual thing. Also, they're very, and then they open the door. Good. Okay. The bathroom door is open. Look at how cool this thing looks, by the way. It is giving, it's very like futuristic, but it is giving retro a little bit. I feel like with the orange. It's kind of giving like, this is something you'd see in Mirror's Edge. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's a huge issue, Queen Brat. And they're very, I've seen women who have talked about, and like not just women, I've seen other like designers in general who worked in fashion and in fashion brands, and they would bring entire like propositions to the fashion companies to be like, we need to make clothing sizes for plus size people or even mid-size people, like even like, you know, size 16 or whatever. Like we need to bring a more inclusive fashion line because they bring like business proposals of like, we make this much money. Like we make so much money if you expanded your like, you know, like size line. And they would be like, okay, sure, I guess. And they would get all the way close to launch, and then the fashion brands would cancel the project because they didn't want to be seen catering to what they think is plus size people, which is horrible. Like, it's so rude and so like the average women, I think like the average women's size in the US is a 14, and a lot of brands don't even carry that anymore. That's the average human person size. It's crazy behavior. Remember going to thrift stores for things to cup and mess around with cosplays? That'd be too expensive. That's the thing, right? Who the heck used that bathroom last? That's a good point. You know, are they okay? They did say that this bathroom has not been used since 2003. So I'm assuming this is simply mold. Wow, okay, the way that it looks with all the the dirt scuff there and everything, it is kind of giving like Mirror's Edge. Or like one of those like video games from the early 2000s that were trying to be like cool and futuristic. Panic over the fire chief just left the back gate open. Vulcan's home now. Okay. I didn't even pay attention to Harper Shaw's texts. People love to text you in this game. They love to be like, hey, we have so many emotional issues. Would you like to hear about them? Granted, if you're a contract worker IRL, I have been told that's just the experience you should expect. Because people do want to tell you crazy things if you work commissions and stuff. So I didn't hear your question. Oh, my question was like, do you have a larger shoe size? Is that why you have a hard time finding shoes? I feel like the bathroom would need far more than just a power wash before it's usable again. You know, I can't, like, genuinely, like, how is this thing still operational? If this was made in 2003, how are they still, like, how is it just working with no mechanics or anything? Did y'all do maintenance on it? Like, I don't trust tech to just work. What? More than... Y'all. 2003 was more than 20 years ago. No, don't tell me that. That's 23 years ago. Yikes. Just buy a whole new bathroom. Well, it's like one of a kind. It was like an invention by somebody. They're trying to refurbish it. God, 2003 was 23 years ago. That is like crazy work. 23. I mean, granted, I was like 8, so it's not like I was like super old at the time, but still, like, ugh. 2009 feels like yesterday. I'm lying. It absolutely does not. It feels like a lifetime ago, but never mind. I've been through too much shit, so that's kind of... You're 10 wide? Ah, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I could see that being hard to find for. That makes sense. Can you fit men's shoes, or do you have, like, is it like the sizing weird? Like, I know that I can't wear men's pants because they fit strange. I wear men's shirts a lot, actually. Well, so in high school I did. Like high school and college, because it was the only thing that fit properly. And they actually fit cute. So I have wide shoulders. I'm sure as you guys have seen from my pictures on Discord. But I have wide shoulders. So a lot of women's t-shirts didn't fit me right because they're designed for little slender shoulders. And I don't have that. I have thick, like, football player shoulders. D'Argento Hot Goss. Wait, someone's only gone and added a restroom extension below the grubby open bench on Equinox Boulevard. Someone's only gone and added a restroom extension below the grubby open... someone's only gone is so British. Iconic. I'm already feeling the need. This is like next level ingenuity. Man, maybe don't be saying that you feel the need to go pee in, like, a group chat in public. That's, like, kind of strange behavior. Yeah, I used to wear men's t-shirts a lot because they were the only thing that fit my shoulders properly. And they did look cute on me, actually, because they still fit fairly proportionally, but never could do men's pants. They fit too strange. But I have a patukas, so I have hips, and they do not lie. They exist loud and proud, so to speak. So... men's pants do not accommodate for hips of any description. Oh, come on. Nope. Wait, there we go. Ah, okay. I feel like when you play Power Wash long enough, you get kind of like glazed over and you just start spamming all the buttons simultaneously. You don't remember, like... My shoe shopping is still tough for my feet. Right foot is bigger. Oh, that sucks. I've never tried men's shoes. Yeah, I was just asking because I know sometimes when you have size issues that can be... Hips do not fib. These hips, they do not fib. They are also very present. It does not matter what weight I am because I've been at a lot of different weights throughout my life. That's bone, baby. That's just my pelvis. They just They are the same size no matter what I weigh because I have a pelvis and it is very noisy. So, bless you. We are having some cooking ASMR, by the way. I'm sure you guys have been hearing it, but Kaylin is cooking. We're having, again, walking tacos tonight. We had some dumped sheet pan meals last night. Very delicious. It's like our sausage and corn and potatoes and carrots all slathered in some like steakhouse seasoning and then oven roasted. So when King moves in, I'll have my own personal. You will have your own personal chef. His cooking is crazy. You're gonna get to benefit from that. We love inclusive gender roles. We love it when gender roles are not restricted to tradition. I like cooking, but god dang, does it take a lot of energy out of me. I have a hard time like doing it, especially cooking for two. I could handle cooking for one in college a little better because you make just a bunch of extra and then you box it. But cooking for two people is a whole different ballgame. I just get so tired so quickly. I feel like I've been getting a little bit better at it because of me being gluten-free now. I have to make a lot of my own breakfast food now. Because before I could maybe like buy like a muffin and heat it up, but now I have to like, you know, bake my own gluten-free muffins. And I think it's slowly getting me back into cooking, I think. It's just like, it's like slowly getting me back into not survival mode cooking. But also there was a period of years where me and Kaylin were ridiculously poor and living off of pennies a week for food. And I basically cooked everything from scratch back then because I didn't have a job and I was desperate. And we were trying to make our money last. So that also was very stressful. And like, I think there was one point where Kaylin had a job, but it was a contract job. So it wasn't like a permanent job. So we were freaking out about what she was going to do once that was over. And I was trying to job hunt, but having a hard time doing so. So I just like mostly like did the chores and made the food for a little while. And that was very stressful too. So I'm just bad at it. I'm good at cooking. It takes a lot out of me. I'm more of a baker. Yeah, I think I've been getting a chance to bake a little bit, and that's been kind of nice, honestly. Because baking is a whole different vibe than cooking. So, you're good. You need help. Can I stand on the turlet? Yes, on the turlet. Nobody would love my cooking. I'm a baker. People love my desserts. I mean, I'm bad at cooking too, but if I did, nobody would like it. I mean, everything. Listen, I really do believe everything in life is a skill, and you can learn it. I didn't think I was good at art, and I am slowly learning to be better at art. It's just about practice. That's literally it. There are very few things in life that is truly like skill gated. And really, honestly, most of that is like, I would say that you can have that a lot in sports because sometimes there's like physical limitations to like your height or whatever, right? But even then, people still do impossible shit all the time. So everybody can. Now remember, everybody, it's not trash can't, it's trash can, okay? It's not that trash can't, it's trash can, all right? Trash can emotes in chat. It's not that trash can't, it's that trash can. We have to remember this. If you don't have face gear, that power wash water is all in your face. You know what? Yeah, no, they technically give you face gear, but I like to think, I hate wearing things like face gear, so I'd like to think that I am just sort of taking it to the face. Yes, anyway, so, yay, trash cans in chat! They're so cute. I'm so glad I was able to put those together. Adorable. Remember, everybody, it is not trash can't, it's trash can. We really gotta believe that. We gotta live by that. We gotta live life by that. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Can I eat? Ooh, there we go. Okay. We gotta get clean up top too. Anyway, did the music stop? Hold on. I think the music stopped. It's only like, yeah, it totally stopped. It's only like an hour and like a couple minutes, so perfect. Just make sure you guys have something to listen to. Okay, cool. That's so fun that you guys finally get to live together, though. I know it's something that's been in progress for a long time, so. And you guys finally got married. It was so cute. And I'm happy that your master's is coming along really well. Are you done, or are you like on track to be done? I know you mentioned you had academic papers and stuff you had to do. B. Boop. I love the like teardrop shape. This is giving, at first I was like, this isn't very retro. It's slowly giving more retro the longer I look at it. It's just, you know. Okay, is the ceiling done? Yes. Ceiling lights, all done? No. Where is it? There it is. I'm pretty good at finding a lot of this stuff on my own because I've played the other Power Washer religiously. I can't even begin to tell you guys. That's a very easy game to fully work. So, okay, air conditioning unit, AC unit is not done. Okay, let me get this going. You in here. They have definitely made it easier to see the dirt in this game, and I do appreciate that because the first game is a little bit hair rippy. Trying to figure out where everything is. Hi! Hi! How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. No, thank you. Hi, I'm good. We actually are not gonna probably be streaming for too much longer, frankly. Where the heck is the rest of the dirt? Hello? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. I've been kind of busy lately, but you know, what else is new? Ah, there it is. There it is. I was like, whenever there's something that like you're missing in this game, it's always like, it's like very obvious, but you have to find it. So there's like an angle that's like weird. So I have to finish this class and do my capstone. I plan to finish before August. That's so exciting. Do you have to do like a like a paper, like a dissertation, or no? I'm just being nosy. I used to be an academic. I used to be an academic like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee. So I remembered that college life incredibly well, especially considering the fact that I didn't get a chance to finish my degree. So that's basically what the capstone is. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I also don't know how the kids these days are doing like stuff like masters and stuff. I remember how it was back in like 2014 when I was in college, but I don't know about like how schools are doing it now. And the rules are all different and stuff. So I, you know, still figuring that out, but behind railing. Yeah, no, we're going to get to that. I'm just kind of doing things one at a time. But thank you for pointing it out. Oh, there is some like, okay, I can grab one over here. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, I've replayed the levels in Power Wash 1 like an unhealthy number of times. But like I said, I have it on Switch, so it's very portable and I can play it many different places. So, and it's very calming, so when I need a good like break. I am low-key appreciating that Panda and Queen Rat, you got me immediately when we were talking about the new Love and Deep Space interest and how it was like, he's just not hitting right. I was like, yeah, no, y'all get it. Y'all get it. The girlies get it. You know, the girls and the gays, they get it. Like, he's just not quite, there's just something wrong there. I don't know. Like, the girls and the gays. Okay. We've basically just got the changing table and that's it. What am I doing? I'm remembering what buttons are. There we go. Yeah, I'm not changing a child on that. Well, you know, it'll be fine once it's clean. It's just not clean yet. I always appreciated them having changing tables growing up, but also like at the same time, I was always concerned about the sanitation of those things. You know what I mean? Also, I feel like they would be broken all the time. Like, I feel like people's kids, like, mess with them and stuff. There's no safety belt. This was 2003. It was made in 2003, back in a time when they did not care about the safety of children. I remember. I was a child then. They did not care about us. So, thing. What are we missing? Hold on, let me... Yeah, it's down. Crouch. Nope. Close. We want to crouch it. Yeah, there we go. It's under here. They still don't. Listen. Hey, job complete. Nice. Oh, we have a new item available in the shop. We have some money now. Do we want to buy some like better power washers? When are they going to get someone to sanitize the place because we're just the power washer? I don't think they're thinking about that. We have to go pet the cats. Of course, that's like very important. There is probably a run button. I don't remember what it is. Hey, Ulysses. Listen, there is no one better and more qualified to say that they don't care about the safety of children than Queen Rat, who is a literal teacher, okay? I will trust Queen Rat's word over anybody else. Is this still Bubbles or is this Squeak? Is Squeak in the levels too? I keep seeing Bubbles and Ulysses, but not Squeak. Where's Squeak? Is Squeak here too? Hi, Bubbles. Squeak is probably here, but like hidden, and I can't find them. In like the trash can or something. Yeah, no, for real. Since we're just the power washer, so when are they actually gonna get someone who like knows what they're doing? Here, we completed the job. I will, did you ever look at the photos in your place? One photo has a graduation photo and you and the parents are all in power wash gear. Wait, seriously? That's so funny. We can do that in a minute. That's hilarious. Rinson, you'll be delighted to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated and it's been successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network just in time for our upcoming Equinox Festival. I can say with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again. Hey, we just had the Equinox, so, you know, topical. Let's go to our home base. Yeah, we'll go check the photos. I wanted to purchase like something for our power wash anyway. Or something for our our clothes or something like that. Wait, okay, there's us in front of all the houses and stuff. There's us petting Ulysses, I think. Oh my god, yeah, there's a group there wearing like the outfits. There's us pointing at the thing. Hi, Lunch! How are you? Is that us sliding down a slide? That's actually iconic. Oh, and this is the dino slide. This is the dino slide. That's so cute. That's your graduation with your parents? Oh, wait. So are we the kid of the original power washer? Is that the plot? Oh, and look, we've got our little free play. We have our own stuff in here. That's so cute. Aliens are big tech. There's the babies. How's your Wednesday? I'm doing good, Len. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good. You have trophies? I do have trophies. We have like these guys. Yeah, they give us trophies for the the ones we do, which is fun. I'm nosying around because I think that the dino slide was one of my favorite parts of the original game. You're playing a super fun witch game. I've been seeing your go live notifications. What's it about? It's like a witch shop, you said? Oh, we can purchase furniture. Cool. Actually, hold on. I want to do. First, I want to buy. We have to. Okay, but we can buy washers though. We only have $100, so we don't have a lot of money. Dang. Washer cosmetics. I don't see any new ones currently available. Outfit styling. I have the outfits available. I'm trying to look in the, no. I'm trying to look in the shop. Washer cosmetics. These all look like the standard ones. Oh, okay, so we have more van colors available now that we've done a couple levels. Oh my god, we have so much furniture available. Are you kidding me? And more colors available at the clothes. That's fun. I have to decide what I'm spending money on. I maybe want to wait to update our cosmetics until we have a little bit more money. But I will purchase some furniture. Futuristic lamp. Futuristic rug. This is free. And then like a whimsical sofa. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry, I'm missing your messages. Hold on. You are a witch and you survive and can cut trees for wood and build a cute home and collect cute creatures. I have the cutest sheep. At the end of the stream, I unlocked a broom so I can fly. Oh, you can't give me more cute stuff to play, Lunch. I already have, we need that record player. I already have too much stuff to play. You can't have us play more. I kind of love this sturdily built from unique Sponge Valley post-carbon fiber. I guess we'll just save a little bit of money, maybe. We'll go clean that rug, maybe, but then we'll save a little bit of money, I think, to get some cosmetics we really like. I don't remember when the new ones come, but you gotta just play for a while till the other skins. No, I saw some skins showing up, so it is access owned furniture. Wash. Retro rug is ready to wash. Okay, we'll wash this bad boy off. We don't stream enough. I know. I need to like, I would love to visit your streams. They just always are happening in the middle of my workday, which sucks. I would lurk you more, but Grave Seasons is supposed to come out in August. I'm so excited. We're playing, Grimshire, I think, in the fall. There's a bunch of fun witchy games coming out, and I want to play a bunch of them in the fall. We should be able to play everything. My 6 hours a week is not enough. I know, right? I know. I feel the same way. I genuinely, I would love to be able to stream every day a week. Are you kidding me? Here, this bad boy is just going right here until we can do something more with it. That rug is really coming in nice. Can I join you on Wednesday? I'll have to look at it, Panda, and see how busy I am, but Witchspire is what it's called? Okay, I'll have to look at Witchspire. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. I want to go back to jobs. Yeah, here we go. Camp. Let me know when you found the place. We've already headed for home. Camping is definitely not for us. A pair of boggy sprogs and one grubby hubby. We're in no mood to hang about. Know what I mean? Don't really know what else to say about it all. Suppose the muck tells its own story, don't it? They're very British, this game. I don't remember seeing like muck about. Having a muck about. That's very British of them. Oh, any Bigfoot out here? Any big feet? I remember the Bigfoot level in the other game. I actually played it recently. Hi, Bubbles. I mean, without me streaming. Oh, you mean like without like just like in the game? That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, no, I'll have to look at the schedule, like I said, but. I will have to look up Witchspire launch. Oh my god, that sounds so fun. So we're almost done with stream, by the way. I need to like leave. I need to go. I still have to work, 2 more days. But I'm gonna start this because I'm addicted to this game. So I like having our music. I'll try to switch up our music a little bit too. This was kind of like fun but generic. I had a couple of other like summary playlists. I'm gonna see about adding to like next time. Just sometime while you're streaming. Yeah, no, I should. I just have to like plan it. So, yeah, no, I have other music playlists. So I'll try to rotate between. Started from the bottom. Now we're 3. That's funny. Oh my god. God, I really need to go back and like watch some of your VODs, Lunch. I'm so serious. I'm so freaking busy. My life is kind of a mess right now. So, yeah. It's just kind of... And I'm even busier with the freelancing stuff, so it's just kind of... Ay caramba. My little times of rest are not enough. Also, like, doing warms on the dialer is more peaceful than it was. But since it's non-stop all day, I get kind of fried towards the end of the day, if that makes sense. You listen a lot of lo-fi while you work on your papers? Yeah, no, listening to lo-fi is so nice. I'm like a lo-fi person. I'm also like a meditation music person as well, like the Hertz music and stuff. I listen to that kind of stuff too. Okay. We're not good on the shed. Now that I'm like a little bit more locked in, I'm actually gonna like check for stuff before I move on. When I play the original one, I'll always check to make sure that I like got all the frames and stuff so I don't have to come back later. But it's been a minute. I've been getting used to this one. Weirdly, the Xbox controller is weird to get used to. It's definitely not the same as the Switch controllers. I will always say what you want about the Switch, and I do, especially with the Switch too. The Switch has maybe the most intuitive gaming controllers I've ever used in my life, and I've been playing video games since I was a kid. And they are. There's something about the way that they hold and the way that they work is just, it makes more sense than any Xbox or PlayStation controller I've ever used. I don't know what it is. So, oh my God, hold on. I'm trying to read chat messages. One day I won't work so late and I'll be able to stream at a better time. Yeah, my life is hectic too. Like, I'm not even sure when I return to the job. I got paid like a week ago. It's just so little. I know. I understand that. No, I'm not trying to like say anything, but I will say I had a sort of grief period I had to go through in job hunting back when I was trying to figure out what to do and I didn't have a lot of experience. That I tried to take a couple of animal related jobs because that was what I did in high school, and I could not physically stand the work because I have ankle issues. I have hypermobility problems, and I eventually had to give up the ghost and realize I couldn't do those physical jobs because of my like physical limitations. And I had to work at a call center. That's just kind of what ended up happening to me, because the call center, at least I can sit. I just get mentally tortured all day, but it's better than physically getting tortured and not being able to go into work. That was my own personal experience, but I worked at a barn for a little while. Granted, I needed to quit that job anyway because that barn, they were not wanting to pay me for the work I was doing because people kept, quote unquote, abusing the system. So they were like, we just won't pay you for the work you're doing. Like, we'll only pay you for 2 hours and that's all. That is technically illegal. That's not legal in the United States because we were not contract workers either. We were like W-2 employees. So I could have taken them and sued them on that, but I was too young and didn't know what I was doing. So that was a whole mess, but I got $90 about 14 hours of work. I mean, that's still pretty good. But I live in a red state, so I'm used to having no money. So, you know, work is whack and then the dang government takes half. Yeah. And the thing is, I am like not an anti-taxes person. I'm a pro-taxes person if they were actually using it for something that like to help people. I don't mind the government taking taxes if they were actually using it to help people, but they're using it to like fund the cops. And I'm like, hello, that's not what I put it into hospitals and programs for children, please. And fixing our dang roads, like not like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I didn't get political today, so I guess this is the political time now. Like, I am fine with the government taking taxes if the taxes is doing something, but it's just going to fund people's pockets and billionaires and not, and give Elon Musk tax breaks. It's not going to helping us in any way, so it makes me mad. I have a lot of body pain I choose to do on my feet moving job, so that's on me. Listen, life is hard for disabilities. I'm just saying. Like, our society does not accommodate people at all and is very rude to people about it. So, you know, just sucks. Oh, I've gone like way over. Okay, I think I have to stop here. I would keep playing, but you know, I have to work tomorrow or whatever. But anyway, this is a Power Wash 2. I'm having a great time. I'm being able to yap more than I thought I was. So that's really good. So like, you know, anyway, I'm enjoying this. I think it's really fun. So I'm having a blast. I love you all. Like, I will see you guys on Monday for some more water park sim, which I'm also having a blast. I feel like we've got good games going this summer, you know? We got good games. We got games on our phone. We got good games. And I'm enjoying it. So it's Power Wash, baby. I know Power Wash like the back of my hand because, like I said, I put way too many hours into it because it's very calming. So sometimes it's like my de-stress game. So, yeah. I love us checking our nails in the glove. Iconic behavior. I need to put on, I ordered some stickies it's coming in the mail, some stickies. So this weekend, you guys should probably expect some nails pics from the new nails that I bought. I'm going to probably wear a pair this weekend. I need to start getting used to them. So expect some nails pictures on the Discord. So topical. As always, if you've missed, here, I'll power wash while I'm yapping. And if you've missed any of the streams you'd like to catch up, I do have a re-uploads channel on YouTube. I also have a main channel. So the re-upload channel is Amy's VODs for my old streams. My newer streams, go to just the Amy's Adventures Gaming channel, and I have all of them under the Lives tab. You can go check those out. That's all in my About page. That's all the links are there for that. If you want to check out the past streams, if there's anything you missed and you just wanted to go see what was going on with that. And Panda already put it in the chat, but ! Discord the chat. Kitties. There's this other kitty. There's Squeak. Squeak, I've missed you. Squeak is like yellow. Good for you, Squeak. But yeah, so Discord in the chat. She's already put it in there. But if you want to come hang out, we yap about food, we yap about our pets, we yap about our jobs, just basically everything art. We yap about everything that we feel like yapping about in there. So if you want to see that, check that out. Again, you'll probably get some nails pics from me over the weekend because I should be on Friday getting in. We'll have to assassinate. Not assassinating me. Not assassinating me. You can't assassinate me. I'm too cute. Well, you wouldn't assassinate this face, would you? With this pretty hat? You wouldn't assassinate this face. You wouldn't assassinate a girly pop. But yeah, you'll get some nails pics over the weekend, so that's fun. And then I post my stream schedule every Monday. I post it on Twitch and Instagram as a story. YouTube, not YouTube, oh my God. Discord is a longer, like more permanent post. We play at the same times every week, but I let you know what we're playing. And over in Discord, I give you more information about the game, like what we're doing in the game. Like we're power washing, like what we're saving up for new cosmetics and power wash, like that kind of thing. So you can check that out. So yeah, I love you all. I need to stop, but I don't want to, but I need to stop. Oh, hey, that's the laser that's suppressing the volcano, isn't it? See, I know power wash lore. I know things. I know. I bet you by the time this game is over, that's going to get tampered with and we're going to have to fix it again. Anyway, I love you all. I will see you guys next time. Again, thank you so much again, Siren, earlier from the raid. I really, really appreciate it. I love you all. Thank you for coming hang out, Siren. Thank you, Q, as well, for hanging out. And Lilac Navia. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Queen Rat. Thank you, Lunch. I love you all so much. Bye, Silver. Already left earlier. I feel like there's so many people. Hi as well. Thank you for stopping in. Hi. I just want to call you hi now, but I feel like that's valid. So anyway, I love you all. Let's find someone to raid really quickly. Oh, wow, we got a lot of people on. Still, it's probably from Siren's raid. Okay, let's find someone to raid really fast. Hyacinth is the only one up, but you know what? She's super cute. Oh, she's playing a florist game? Iconic behavior. Stick around to see Hyacinth, another cute VTuber play a florist game. Oh, it looks so cute. Oh my God. She plays all the cute indie games. I feel like I don't have time to play. Oh my God. Anyway, all right. We are rating now. I love you. Bye.